I sold my soul to the bottom. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is
Oh, yeah. Welcome to 10 Drink Minimum.
Do you know the second verse of any, like, say, popular folk song, like Star Spangled Banner? Is there like the reason I'm bringing that up is I want to know if there's a second verse to that song,
Oh, to which one?
to the intro song.
Yeah, the Carlos and those guys have done it live.
Yeah, there's a whole song.
Yeah, so
They're gonna record it.
I don't know, like, for example, like Mary Had a Little Lamb. There's probably like a second verse that no one sings.
I chopped it. Well, I chopped it down. I used to have the original. I don't even know where the original is anymore. Welcome to 10 Drink Minimum. This show, my name is Chris Burnett. This show is sponsored by Topo Chico Seltzer.
And now with less carbs.
Is that right?
No, I was.
Oh, okay.
It always had less carbs or zero
Yeah.
carbs.
Oh,
no,
okay.
there's carbs. It's just if you're not going for the whole,
Yeah.
sugar thing.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
this is the best way to go.
So we're sponsored just by this right now. And then this Friday, Smiley, I will be picking up the new keg fridge.
Oh, nice.
Is my mic there? Is my mic down? Can you hear me?
You're pretty quiet, but
Yeah.
I think I can still hear you. It's just
How about now?
that's better.
That's way better. Okay.
There we go.
And the voice you're hearing, Smiley, of course, is here. But the voice you're hearing is one Billy Belmont.
Oh, I was really looking forward to seeing what I look like on camera. I look okay. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
I've gained a lot of weight.
Not really.
What with my condition?
what
what the-
condition? What
no,
condition your condition is in?
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, it's great to be back.
Yeah.
And
You came in. I was like, "Come do the show, Billy," and you're like, "Okay, who else is gonna be on it?" And I was like, "Nobody."
that's how you know they're really grasping at straws there. Really.
Duke City Warrior asks, "How are we?" I am doing well. Little Bobby Tucker says, "What is Tin Drink? What up, Tin Drink?" We are doing well. Billy's here. Well, I don't know. I don't know if we're doing. Hold on, is Smiley doing well?
I'm doing fantastic.
Because I've got something to talk about that I don't know how you guys are going to take it. It's pretty rough.
Oh,
There's something
Oh,
bad.
no.
There's something really bad that happened in the last week.
Like internationally, locally, or personally?
Well, locally, some really bad things have happened. This one's really, really local. Billy, Nathaniel James Reed says, Billy. So there was, I don't know how to approach this. There was a massacre. There was a massacre on the 10 Drink Minimum compound.
What?
oh
There
no.
were several murders.
Several murders within feet of us.
Yeah. 6 to be exact.
6 murders.
And the person who did it might be in the room.
Which
Really? I think I'm looking at the suspect right here.
I think you are. There was a whole family of squirrels.
The squirrels, it was a family.
6 of them.
Oh my god! I thought
Massacre, Billy. The family bloodline will not continue because of either the dog or the cat or both. I'm not sure.
like you found all of them.
Oh yeah, some of them got brought into the house, and one was on the doorstep waiting for me, and then the other 4 were just scattered about, massacred along the lawn.
Oh my god! What with the houseless problem? I thought it was just like
Just,
6.
just
there was
bodies in the yard. You know?
there was like a serial killer going.
I'm just stepping over bodies.
I was thinking like a bird's nest, but this is actually much worse.
Do you were here, Smiley, when Sarah and Kelly were on the show, and afterwards
No, I remember the big old squirrel. I
The
thought it
squirrel
was just-
jumped out of the tree and went down the hole. Well, see, Brody here. So they're saying my money is on the cat. Okay,
Yeah, I'm actually thinking it's the cat would have eaten it.
I agree with money on the cat, but Brody the dog refused to leave the hole alone. Dug the hole out. Dug it out. And was infatuated with the hole. So here's what I think happened. I think the cat was waiting for the squirrels to come out to kill him. Brody was like, I ain't waiting. Brody dug the hole and dug them out, and then they came out and the cat killed them. That's what I
All
think.
of them.
Oh my god.
6 of them.
I don't think your cat's that good. Sorry. I think
I
that
don't-
had some help.
I don't know. I mean, definitely.
I mean, this dog is made for killing things that burrow.
She is. She is. And it's weird because because the squirrels were burrowing the yard up, and I was like looking up ways to like get rid of them. And I guess I just already owned the thing to get rid of them.
It's all the top two things that get rid of burrowing animals, and you have both of them: a Dutch hound and a.
It did say get a dog or a cat when I googled it, and I was like, well, I don't really necessarily want to kill them. I just want them to go away. Well, they're dead. 6 of them.
Fuck. Man.
6 murders. Murderer.
Squirrels have about 200 calories if you guys
Yeah,
were gonna
yeah.
survive. I know that from the show alone.
Yeah, but did you also see the local news of that shit that happened over the weekend? The Uber.
Oh yeah, that's
Jesus
fucked up.
Christ, dude.
And just to see the mugshot
Yeah.
of the guy just kind of just blankly staring with a weird grin on his face.
Did you read what he said to the police?
Yeah, like he was just trying to let some steam out.
No, even worse. He had his girlfriend call him for an Uber ride, then scroll through the people, and then he picked out the person he wanted to get the ride from to kill. Then he even said to the cops, well, he was actually a really nice person, so I kind of felt bad about it. But afterwards, it was like, I could breathe again. Like, what the fuck? That dude needs to go away for...
Oh yeah, what was his comment? He's like, he doesn't get on well with good people. He was like, oh, he was a good guy.
Yeah, he was a really good guy. And
I don't like good people.
I don't like good people.
Basically.
Damn, man, right?
These kids, man.
Yeah.
It's these iPad generation now, just
No, that just
getting
sounds.
of age.
That just sounds like that guy should not have been around people.
Yeah.
I don't like good people.
I don't know.
What do you want to hang out with
Sociopathic.
bad people then?
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm with you, man. That was some rough shit. But anyway, when you guys want to feel like you like want to move here because it's really pretty and you see it in the movies, yeah, that's the shit that happens here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And it's weird because I work with a lot of people at who move here because it's like it's good money for the job.
Brody.
And so it's a lot of people from around the country, and so they of course they're like, oh my god, Albuquerque's scary, and it's like just keep on believing it.
yeah.
Because I think we as Burqueños have been desensitized to a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
this stuff,
yeah.
and so we just
As I threw squirrel bodies over the fence.
I was wondering what that chair was for. It looked highly suspect.
and I just I want them to stay afraid. These transplants,
Yeah, oh yeah.
stay in your house
Fuck off.
while I'm in line at Burrito Escalante.
That's right.
Hey, don't you say those names. Don't say those words in conjunction.
And when you're down at the Bird of Paradise, see, I'm not afraid of anyone because I already know all the bad people in town. I sell them booze. They
Right.
like me already.
You already know their weaknesses. You're all, oh yeah, you're probably all vodka'd up right now. I'll bust your head open.
That guy likes Jim Beam.
Well, that's what tripped me out when we were going to Chicago, and you were like, I'm going to take my bulletproof vest. I was like, Smiley, we live here. Why are you afraid of Chicago? Like, And was there anything scary in Chicago ever?
No, not even the serial killer bar.
Right. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let's see. We got a lot of chat stuff. See, Brody is too loving to be guilty. The cat is just trying to use her. It's a her. Brody's a her as a patsy. Brody's pretty aggressive. I don't know, but so Smiley, you'll be proud of me. So last night we had the almost AAA cabaret,
Yes.
and one of the contestants was a clown, a very creepy and eerie clown. And I when it came up to me, I said, "Hey, when I saw you in the back, I was like, oh, a clown." And then you came out. Oh, I just lost my head. And then you came out and you did your creepy clown thing, and I said, I've been to the L&L Tavern where John Wayne Gacy used to hang out, and everybody's like, "Oh," and I was like, "He was a clown." What else did he do wrong? And they were like, "Why did you bring up John Wayne Gacy?" I was like, "He was a clown." Right? Right? And
It's like then he points to guys like this guy gets it.
this guy gets it. He's yeah. But you'd have been proud of me, and I brought that up. So
Very nice.
yeah.
Way to creep out the audience.
Yeah, I was like, Dahmer hung out there too. He did bad stuff, right?
There's I'm sure an online community of like
gosh.
of the macabre.
Oh,
Shit.
of course there are.
And then so this is one of the places like these like 4chaners like, hey, we gotta go here. It's on our list of places to go.
Well, that's like what is the place in Clayton, the Eckland? It's like super haunted, and several people died. Oh gosh, so the hotel in Socorro that Jim Burleson owns, the guy who does the Comic-Con here, it was like one of the first Hiltons ever built. Like the Hilton family built it. In Socorro. And Elizabeth Taylor stayed there, so there's the Elizabeth Taylor suite. But we're like, Ming and I are touring it, and he's like, yeah, a guy came in, and he was a medium, and he goes, this room right here, the guy was like, I'll never go in that room again. He's like, that was the darkest place I've ever been in my life. So then we're like upstairs, and Jim's like, yeah, this was the handmaiden's room. There were 7 handmaidens that lived and worked in this room, and 4 of them hung themselves. I was like, what, in this room? Like, he's like, oh yeah, 4 of them. Like,
Wow.
and then we went down into like the boiler area, and like 8 people died working on that boiler. They were all working on it, and it exploded and killed them.
And they're all, this is where Freddy Krueger worked at.
Dude, it was like whenever we went down in that basement, it was like the amalgam of a boiler from a horror film. It was like, if you can think of a horror film boiler, that's what it looked like. Big old like metal thing in the middle of the room that's dark, and there's just that little door open so that
It's clanking.
so
it's
then the
steam.
Freddy Krueger glove could be sitting on the fire, you know?
Oh
There's,
my gosh.
There's a pit to hell in the corner.
Yeah, of course, yeah. You look over to the left, there's like 2 children that are like, hello, and you're like, oh, God damn.
What's that over there? We just call it the gate.
Yeah. The dead squirrel ghosts are like chanting. "Bah." What noise does squirrel makes? I don't
They
even
make
know.
chitters.
Oh, okay.
You could put our old address on Rosemont and one of those things like this is where the grandma died.
Oh, dude, I remember that. Do you remember like I was working on someone's computer at Computer Corner, and I ran across it was like their old like office computer, and I ran across crime files of someone who was like shot and killed like around the block from us.
Oh yeah.
And then I looked it up, and there's a book written about it. It was like some Korean gang. This was like back in the like 80s. Some Korean gang killed a guy. And I was like, Korean gang? Like, we had Korean gangs?
In Albuquerque.
Yeah. It was kind of nuts, man.
I need to know more about our history.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's
Wow.
like and also there's like the Wells Park kind of Santa Barbara neighborhood in Martinez Town.
Remember there was like a serial killer?
Still a killer with like killing houseless folks
Yeah.
and just like decapitating them.
I thought they were like cutting them in half.
Yeah, well, like one of the.
Oh, no, you're right. They were cutting him. They were like, because they found one behind Walmart, like cut his head off and his dick off.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, Jesus.
And there was a couple by our house. It's just that's our neighborhood. And like I said, we're desensitized to it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll still
Well,
walk.
dude,
I'll still
Jesus
walk
Christ.
down that neighborhood and
Remember-
be like, "This
Yeah.
is my home."
This is, yeah, I lived here for like 8 years. What about like the neighbor who killed her grandmother in front of our house?
That's what I was saying. Like
Yeah.
that's where the grandma died.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. I just, so like for people out there who are new,
What was it over? It was something like
$20.
$20. That's
So
right.
so here's the story really quickly. Billy like messages me. I'm getting off work, and he's like, "Hey, you might want to come the back way. The police have the regular way blocked off." That's all he says, right? Because I think that's all you knew. And I'm like, okay. So I come the back way, and I pull up, and I park right in front of our house because I can't get into our back driveway because the police are blocking it. Immediately, I get out of the car, and a policeman beelines for me and says the words you never want to hear. Excuse me, sir, do you live here? And I'm like, yes. And like in the movies, when people are like asking the police, they're like, what happened? They're all, it's confidential. That's not true. the cop comes up to me and he goes, "Oh, okay, yeah, you live here?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, your neighbor over there stabbed her grandmother like 13 times in the neck for $20." And I'm like, "Oh God." And I'm like stabbed in the neck and I'm looking around and there's like little amounts of blood. And I'm thinking like, well, she must not have hit any arteries, because like if she'd hit an artery, there'd be fucking blood everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Grandma's in the ICU and we don't know if she's going to be okay, but we took the daughter away." And so then I'm like, okay. So I go in and tell Billy. Well, the neighbor who lived behind us drove this big old diesel truck. I could hear him coming down the street because, you know, it's a diesel. So I run outside and I wave him down and I'm like telling him, like, "Hey, the neighbor over here stabbed her grandmother." And he goes, "Oh, is that why there's a knife in my trash can?" So we go back there and he flips open his trash can. There's no trash in it.
In Chris and I's backyard.
Yeah. There's no trash in his trash can. Just a bloody steak knife. And I'm like, "Oh, yep, that looks like a fucking murder weapon." So then I call the police and
What a terrible place to stash the thing. Just here, an empty trash can.
yeah, you can't even find the trash can full of stuff, you know? And also, like, I was like kind of shocked. I was like, "Do you not have any trash, man? Like, are you a killer?" You know? But do you haul your trash away for some reason? But the cops came and they like guarded the trash can till they could get the forensics people over there. Mm-hmm. Well, then Grandma died. But I remember we always had problems with those people. They were always causing problems, right?
Yeah, just really loud and like
Oh,
threatening to
shoot,
fight the
dude.
like,
Remember
The other neighbors, right?
You know, that one night you had to go to practice. And I got to watch the two girls beat the hell out of each other in the front.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "Hell yeah." And I didn't film it. I was like, "Damn it." But then they would like randomly fire off guns at like 3 a.m.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I remember that shit.
just unsavory folks.
Oh, and then they got in a fight with the neighbor across the street because the guy was hitting his dog with a broom handle. Remember that? So anyway, then they were like kicked out, and then they broke back into the house and were like squatting.
Yeah, because there were people over there, but all the lights were off.
Oh yeah. And we started having like really bad mouse problems because they literally were like, just I don't know,
just living in squalor.
living in squalor. And so once she like stabbed Grandma, they packed all their shit up and they fucking got the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Never to be heard from again. Never to be heard
Yeah,
from
and
again.
there's like kids involved too.
Oh, yeah. But there was definitely drugs because, like, I remember the dude, like, we didn't see him for like a month and then he'd lost like 80 pounds in like a month. And you're like, wow. Do we live like crazy fucking weird lives, right?
Yeah, right.
People are like, "What's your podcast about?" How I'm a magnet for the craziest fucking stories on the planet. Like, I probably have enough stories that people are like, "You are lying." Probably, I'm not. But this is the crazy shit that happens to us.
Just some Albuquerque.
Just
tales.
Albuquerque
Yeah.
tale. We should write that book, the Albuquerque
Hashtag
Tales.
just Albuquerque things.
Yeah, just
Uh, Duke City Warrior says, "I love horror stories. I'm ready for October." I like how our life is like a horror story to you. You know, the murdered squirrels. 6 of them. And she's just over there having a time
Oh
on the
no,
couch.
she feels very accomplished. She's all, "I murdered so many babies."
And just to see Chris, because if one thing Chris hates is the law enforcement, and then having to deal with him and actually have them being nice to them. I was like, I wanted to film it
Yeah.
and just be like, ooh, look at Chris, he's all nice to that cop.
All
Dude,
congenial.
then there was a time where our landlord was like, "Hey, the neighbor said that they dropped a package off at your house, but there's like a dude passed out on your porch." And I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm at work." So I asked my work. I was like, "Hey, I got to go home for like, I'm gonna take lunch and go home." And like, okay, I drive home, and there's a dude like on his knees, passed out. Like, he's not laying down. He's just like slunched over, bleeding all out of his mouth, right? Just fucking full on blood. I wake him up, and I did not call the police. I did not call the police. The landlord called the police. I got there before the police. So I'm trying to get this guy who's bleeding from his face. I got him a towel. I'm helping him. And I'm like trying to get him to leave. I'm like, "Man, the cops are on their way. You should really leave." And he won't leave. The guy's like fucked up. And he's like, so the cops finally get there. and I tried to get the guy to leave. I was like, look, I didn't call him, but my landlord did, and they're on their way. You should, you know. So then the cops get there. And in true cop fashion, they ask the guy, they're like, are you okay? And he's like, yes. And they point at me and they go, did this guy do this to you? And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because that's what they do.
Yeah. And
Hey, I called you to my house.
Yeah.
Cool. Can we look inside and try to arrest you? No, that's not what I called you for.
right. Yeah. And so then they're like, they're trying to make him. Finally, I'm staying there because I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I mean, he's already, you know, homeless or whatever, shelterless, and on the streets. I don't want him to be dead, you know. So finally, they go, would you like to press charges against this man? I've said, for what? And they're like, trespassing. I was like, absolutely not. And they're like, what would you like for him to do? I was like, well, just have him go, you know. And they made him leave, and he wanted to use my water, and I was like, sure. And the policeman goes, no, he pays for that water, and you do not, so you can't use it. And I was like, he can wash the blood off his face. I will allow it. Like, and people wonder why I don't like them. I mean,
Sir, I will allow that.
yeah,
He can wash himself.
he can spray his face off with the hose. Which, you know, come on, man. Like, he don't pay for that. Like, oh,
Which is weird because I was awake. I don't wake. I was in the room,
passed out.
passed out both times.
Yeah.
When
No.
the woman was being killed outside my house, I
Yeah.
had no idea
But
until I woke up and then I saw like all the sirens, or I heard
Yeah.
all the commotion.
Oh, yeah, you missed the stabbing. So you were there when she got stabbed.
Oh yeah, she was stabbed probably about 10 yards away from me. Not even that, like
Yeah.
15 feet.
Man. Wild times.
Yeah.
What else happened over there? I mean, there were several times where there was twice where I'm like in the house just playing like Xbox, and I just hear like a car flipping and just insane amounts of carnage of crash.
Well, you guys that lived next to that corner over there.
Yeah, yeah. And it was so bad. Everybody's like, did you run out there to see? And I was like, it was so bad I did not want to see. You know? And at one time I did, and it was like an SUV that, and keep in mind, this is a 35-mile-an-hour residential area. There was an SUV that had flipped headfirst into a bus. How that happens, I'll have no idea.
It all happened there. And now, like, things that if that were to ever happen to me now, I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, that's crazy. No, but like when we were in our late 20s, early 30s or
Yeah.
whatever, that shit was just normal.
Just wild times, man.
Albuquerque Tales.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I had a naked woman just walk into my house one time.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, just walked in.
As they do.
It's naked, closed the door, said, call the cops. I was like, I already am, stranger. I'm on it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the first thing I did when a strange naked person entered my house.
I sure will call the cops.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome. Done and done. I don't know. Well, and it's funny, too, because, like, you have all these new young people going downtown, and they think they're all hard as fuck, and it's like, jackass. Like, I'm hanging out one day, like, it was like a Tuesday night, and there's some crazy, like, rap show at El Rey. And like, you know, all these kids that are like, I'm hard as fuck, man. They're walking up to me, Roman, Gina, and Bethke, and they're like trying to fucking act all tough and shit. And I'm just like, you have no fucking idea of the people that you're fucking with right here. Like, we've all like been through like some of the worst shit you could probably imagine, like in Albuquerque. Like, I remember I was out at Launchpad. And Gina walks out with a stack of money, and some dude's like, dang, she just flashed all that money like that? I was like, oh, I dare you to go take that money. You would probably end up on the ground with a switchblade in your gut, you know what I mean?
It's like that scene from Snatch. It's like, do you know who you're robbing? It's Joe Anderson's money.
It's Joe Anderson's money. Do you know who you're robbing?
Yeah.
Oi, you know what you're doing here, mate? Yeah. Yeah. It just blew my. And so people are walking up and they're trying to walk into, like, they're getting kicked out of the El Rey. We're watching them getting kicked out of the El Rey. And it's one of those shows, if you're getting kicked out of it, you're probably a sack of shit.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, there's a dude in front of Inside Out. This is like 7:30 at night. There's a dude on the sidewalk in front of Inside Out, completely passed out. Not a homeless or shelterless person. A guy from that show at 7:30, laying on the sidewalk.
Wow.
And for folks that aren't from here, no one gave a fuck. We just let him lay there. No one asked him if he was okay. No, nothing. We just went, fuck him.
Everyone's all lightweight.
Yeah. And someone looked at him and they were like, I remember my first beer. But you just let it happen. But yeah. So it was one of those things where it was like you're watching these people get thrown out and they're like wanting to fight, and I'm just like, oh God.
Did they just turn 21?
Yeah. I just turned 21.
Since I have moved out of downtown, it's like going downtown, like, for shows and stuff. It's pretty rare. For
Is
me
it?
now.
Yeah.
And so I always wanted to know, like, are there any more because back in our day, like, you would always have like the regulars, like downtown, kind of like, colorful characters. Like does the guy still play in front of the Anodyne?
Yeah. Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, you know what? I've thought about like asking him if he would come do the show, because I think people would really want to hear that dude's story.
Yeah.
For people who don't live here, there's two bars. The one's called Sister Bar, one's called Anodyne. Sister Bar is the bar on the bottom, and Anodyne's the bar on the top. Out in front of both of them, there's always, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Usually, I've seen him there during the week, but not as much. There's this guy. I always call him the Bob Dylan guy. That's what I call him. He's out there. He's got a PA that's
Like a really shitty sounding one.
Oh yeah, I don't know how he runs it too. I haven't. Does he have batteries or something?
I guess it's gotta get batteries.
He's got a whole setup and he plays guitar out there and he sings.
I thought he was like plugged into the light bulb.
He could, yeah, I could. And then he has like a QR code and you donate and all that shit. Anyway, he's out there like every fucking weekend, and it'll be winter, and he'll have his coveralls on.
This same coveralls.
Yep.
And
I've actually thought about asking him if he would come to the podcast, so I could actually interview him, like ask him, like, do you think that's his only form of income?
I don't know, but I've seen him outside of downtown.
Yeah, really.
And I'm like, oh, that's him.
That would freak me out. I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah, he was just wearing
Holy
like
shit,
he's
he's
just
at Lowe's?
wearing normal clothes, and I was like, that's him.
I just assume he just wheels that PA out. Like he's like the permanent busker,
Yeah, he's always there.
always there. Always.
Well, I mean,
And
it's
then
gotta be-
and then you had like Angelo, who I don't think he's around anymore.
Who's that?
He's the houseless dude. He was just kind of like he always had roses.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, he's not around anymore. Was he he wasn't the Jamaican guy.
No,
The Jamaican guy's also gone. I don't know what happened to him either. Brother man, can you give me a 4 local gold? He would always ask that. He's like, he's on. And I would go into El Rey and I'd be like, can I get a 4 local gold? And they'd be like, is this for the guy outside? We can't sell it to you. He's not allowed to do that. I'm like, okay. So I'd go outside and be all, sorry, dude. They won't let me buy it. Which I'm like, who gives a fuck, dude? If I'm going to buy it for him, it's a 4 local gold and the dude's going to get drunk and lay on the sidewalk. Who cares? I mean, if that's what he wants,
there is a gentleman in Uptown.
There's a liquor law about it. That's
Yeah.
all. They're just following the letter of the law.
All
They don't want
right.
to get hassled by
okay.
the police.
There's a gentleman by where like Uptown who dance roller skates on the sidewalks.
Really?
Yeah.
I miss all those kind of like colorful. See, I always love that. Every town, like you'll see this on Reddit. Speaking of Reddit, somebody said Reddit in the chat. Every town has these. Like you have a small town, right? Like Clovis, like where I grew up, there's 40,000 people there. We had Crazy Eddie. Everybody would go, "Oh man, I saw Crazy Eddie," and Crazy Eddie would ride one of those big, like back in the 80s when they didn't fully exist. Those big extended bicycles, the recumbent long bicycle.
Oh, like the lay down ones?
Yeah, and he had all these trinkets all over it, right? And then my mom would always go, "Yep, he burned up his brain on drugs." She would always say that. And then there was a guy named Diesel. And Diesel was like this, like homeless, like black guy, right? And then like someone would be like, one day my dad, like, oh, there was always a story. someone's like, my dad was at the bank. A diesel came in. Apparently, he's got like millions of dollars in the bank. You know,
of course.
you know, like all that. And then like supposedly he like burned up on a mattress and died. And I'm like, well, I don't think he had the millions of dollars, but you know, who knows?
There was a guy who I'd see on the bus all the time. He's like
Yeah.
Satanist,
Oh, cool.
and so he has like he always didn't have a shirt on, but he had like not swastikas, pentagrams and
All right.
stuff on his like body, and like
Okay.
scriptures of some sort of old arcane knowledge. I don't know, but he was just crazy, and he,
Leviathan Bible. You know?
yeah. So he was around for a while. He was like in Nob Hill area.
Oh, okay.
And,
All right. So I have a question for you. We're out of town, right? Hypothetically, we're all out of town, right? So we go to a bar in an area that seems a little rougher, right? We walk in and immediately, like you're like, oh, you know, there's a rough element, right? If you see a guy walk into the bar with no shirt on, what do you think is happening? You see that he has taken his shirt off.
Oh, like after he entered the bar.
Yes.
If he's taking off his shirt, he's running from the cops.
Or, like, he's taking his shirt off and he's tucked it into his belt, and he's coming into the bar.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
I mean, like I would think he was disguising himself.
Okay.
Oh, he's ready to fight somebody.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that happened to us in Houston, and it's me and Smiley, our friend Junior, and Ming. And Ming goes, "Oh, this next place we're going to would be the place where you might see a fight." And we go in, and you know, us being from here, immediately I go, "Oh, yeah, this is a rough joint." I can tell, right? So we're all up there getting beers, and immediately, like, I look over, this dude comes in aggressively with no shirt on, and he's taken the shirt off, he's folded it, and he's tucked it into his belt. And I go, "Oh, that guy's got no shirt on." And Junior and Ming turn, and they're like, "Okay." And then, like, 5 minutes later, they're dragging the dude out, and they throw him out the door. And they're like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Well, I told you. He took his shirt off." And they're like, "What does that mean?" I was like,
How do they not understand that?
yeah. And I was like, well, I wasn't there, but let me tell you what happened. I was like, earlier in the evening, he got into a squabble with another individual, and the bouncers probably removed him, and he's been outside stewing in it, and he went, "Fuck this," took his shirt off, folded it, put it in his belt, and came in to handle business.
He didn't want to fuck up his shirt.
Right. And then Junior goes, and then Bing goes, "Why would he take his shirt off?" I was like, well, you don't want it to get torn. You don't want to give somebody an advantage so they can grab it. And number 3, you don't want people to be able to identify you. And Junior goes, "Who the fuck are you?" I was like, "I live in Albuquerque. These are things that happen.
Yeah, this is normal.
This is life."
Oh,
for us."
look at that guy. He's going to cause trouble.
But you can kind of see those people and go,
So I could see that.
that guy's probably not going to be here all night. That guy who's way more intoxicated than he should be at 8 o'clock, you know?
Where was this?
I don't remember the name of that place. Ming would have to tell. Don't you remember? We walk into that place, the place where we found your doppelganger, Smiley.
Oh, okay. I remember that place. I do remember that place.
Really? Yeah.
I had a great time with that. I was talking with
Junior took a picture of them and then photoshopped Corey Feldman into this photo.
I do remember that place. Yeah. Yeah, I had a good time there. I was
Yes.
talking with strangers. It
Yep,
was,
I know, because that was the place where we felt probably the most comfortable.
I was all, it's just like home. Look at that guy getting dragged out.
Hey, Smiley, I don't know if this is your job, seeing that you're like second in command, but
He is.
can you
It
get?
is, yeah.
Can I have another couple of the Topo Chicos?
Well, when we get the keg fridge next week, it's coming in
That's
Friday.
right. I'll be pouring.
Well,
Right over there.
it probably won't be set up. I don't know. We're getting it from Sarah and Kelly. They're like, all you gotta do is replace the lines. So I've got to get the gas filled and replace the lines. Then I've got to get Marble Brewery. I think I got to build a bar over here, like over here,
yeah.
a small one, and then Smiley will be back there,
Okay.
and he will be posted up back there, and he'll be pouring. I'm gonna try to figure out if they have a beer that has no wheat for him, because I want one of the beers where he can drink it if he wants to.
I mean,
Either way, I have these beautiful gluten-free Topo Chicos.
I know. But you ever thought in all this time we would be sponsored by Marble Brewing?
no,
No,
that was a dream.
that was a dream, right? Like we talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I've thanked him so many times, but I never thought Bert Boyce would be the owner of Marvel Brewing.
And that's another one, yeah.
Yeah.
What alternate future did we go into?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
In the game of brews,
Yeah.
you either buy them out or die.
Or die. Little Bobby Tucker says the only shoulder voices fight I've been in involved me and a guy with a long ponytail. The ponytail was a total mistake. See, little Bobby. Okay.
I've seen Bobby get into some shit.
Okay, here we go. All right. He's going to deny this. Little Bobby says he did not fight back in the day.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
he would. Well, I don't know if but he'd talk a lot of shit. And I actually do remember him fight. No, was it him? Yes, it was. Like I do remember. Well, at least Bobby like choke a guy. Wait, hold on.
You ever see little Bobby choke a
No,
bitch?
no. Remember, like it was like probably like 2003 or 4 or whatever. 20 years ago. Yeah, I want to say like I've seen him like get into some action.
Yeah.
But a lot of it was just like I said. A lot of him was just like cussing out a guy or something.
Oh, we got to, speaking of some action. So we got Johnny Magna. He's in the chat. I could be at Going Overs live, but just know I'm here, pal. So Johnny Magna is, he not only wrestles for Duke City Wrestling, he's one of those slap fighters. Yeah. He recently had is it a match? I think they call that. And it went to a draw, man. Those dudes, dude, he's a big dude. And the other guy he went against was a big dude, and they fucking knocked the fuck out of each other, man. I'm going to get Johnny Magna on this podcast. Johnny Magna, would you come on this podcast?
That is kind of like I guess like a relatively new type of a form of entertainment because I see like TikToks about it all the time, and they fuck each other up, man.
Little Bobby says, "And my fantastic Pink Floyd shirt got ripped." He says he's definitely a shit talker. You ever see little Bobby choke a bitch?
Well, you see me talk shit too, but you never
yeah.
actually like.
Oh, I have a great video of you.
Dude, I for people who know Billy, I've known Billy 15 years maybe.
No, well, yeah, 2000 because I got divorced 2009,
Okay.
and you
Yeah.
know 2010, so 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years. I've only seen Billy. Billy is almost always like cool, calm, collected. If there's drama, Billy doesn't want to be involved in it. He like does not want to stay around it. He's away from it. Now, twice in my life have I seen that not be the case. And like Billy was trying to fight people. and I mean both times, I'm trying to remember the second one. The first one was I remember it clear as day. It was in Bert's Tiki Lounge, and some dude wanted to fight the bouncers, which was a bad idea at Bert's Tiki Lounge.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah.
And for some reason you felt like he had disrespected Bert's and you were gonna kick his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he was ready to go, I was ready to go, and like they kicked him out.
Well,
But because he kicked the door in.
Yes.
So he probably could have just kicked that foot could have gone into my sternum and probably killed me.
No.
I just wanted to.
So and it was funny because like I'm holding you back, and then he comes up and starts talking shit, and I turned around to him and I was like, "Get the fuck away from him!" I was like, "Back the fuck off." Yeah, there was that time. I can't remember the other time, but then there was a time we were at Moonlight, and this guy tried to fight Josh, and he like charged him, and I just reached out and I stopped the guy flat, like I caught him right in the chest, and I just grabbed him, and I was like, "No, sir," and then he was gonna fight me and Josh, and then they threw him out, and then Stu comes in, and he's like, he's saying you guys caused it. I was like, Stu, I watched that guy walk around and try to start a fight with like 8 people, and I was like, watch. We walk over to this guy, and I was like, that guy outside, did he try to start a fight with you? And he's like, oh, fuck yeah. And I was like, and then the guy was like waiting for us outside, and I was like, fuck this. I'll go outside. We'll fight. I don't give a fuck. Little Bobby said, I had one Unit 7 drain fist fight in 2006 and one shoulder fist fight in 2010.
Interesting.
I could see
from a guy who doesn't fight back in the day.
I could split. I mean, with a band. See, it's a band fight. You gotta step in with your band members.
You gotta get a rumble.
Oh man. So
dude, check this out. I just found this the other day because I was going through my cloud thing is full, so I have to like delete some shit.
oh.
And I came across this video of okay, it's Stu and you, Chris,
Mm-hmm.
and you are like arguing at a party, and it's getting like pretty like loud.
Oh, yeah.
And then Billy just comes in, and wow, no, he's shutting it down. Billy's like in Stu's face. Just,
yes, he yelled at Stu, didn't he?
just in his face. And I was like, wow.
Billy kicked Stu out of our house probably like 4 or 5 different times.
Sometimes you have to kick Stu out of your house.
And then the next time you see Stu,
He's like,
everything's fine. You don't even have to talk about it.
that's the weirdest relationship I have. He's like, he's my brother. And it's one of those things where like, you just kind of have to be like, God damn it. I will choke you out.
God damn it, Stu.
Just get out.
I just kicked him right out of the party. You're like, ow.
And then it's weird because like people that I'll bring from the outside of the scene love him. They're like, oh, that Stu guy's real nice. And I'm like, yeah.
He'll do anything. I'll do anything for him. I love that man with all my heart. But if not, we've batted each other's throats many times. In this.
That's life though. You have those relationships, right? It
Yeah.
just happens. But you love him. I don't ever see him anymore.
I see him because okay, so iPhones, we can check each other's like location and stuff.
Did you see this Instagram? You can do it now.
No.
Instagram just added that where you can now, if people allow you to, you can follow. You can see where they're at on the map.
You can actually follow them.
Yep.
Nice.
You can follow.
While
them
the
and
app is
kill them.
open, hopefully it's not like all the time.
Well, you can shut it off. I've only allowed. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do here, because I went ahead and said yes, and then immediately it showed me, and it showed exactly where I live, and I went, yeah, it's not good.
Oh god.
Not a smart idea.
I am totally okay with people like I've barely met. It's like, hey, I'm gonna share my location with you.
Yeah.
You don't have to share your location with me, but I just think it's kind of like
So-
there's people like I can follow 6 people,
Yeah.
and then some of those people.
Look at that killer.
It-
She's trying to kill Billy.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
look at this.
Don't point at him like that.
She's all murders.
This dog loves me.
Okay, hold on. Little Bobby says, I almost fought Stu in 2009 at Burt's. The bouncers separated us. For a guy that doesn't fight. Little Bobby.
Yeah, I don't know if Stu counts though.
Yeah, that's
I guess that's true.
I
Stu
think
doesn't
we've
count.
all almost fought Stu. But sorry, I cut you off, Billy.
Oh no, I was going off on a like people can track me whenever they want. You guys can't. Smiley can't because he's on an iPhone. But people who I've met after 2 weeks, I can share my location with them.
Little Bobby said a few years later we smoked some weed and he slept on my guest bed. That's
Yeah,
that's
see?
how it
Yeah.
is with Stu.
That's about right.
That's so funny. But yeah, so like I had the choice of like, so I was like full public for like 5 minutes, and then I went, no, I shouldn't do that. So I went back in, and I've only allowed like 20 people. You can see where I'm at,
Yeah.
because you can do that anyway. Like
Yeah, I can see it.
yeah. Like there's every once in a while you'll be like, what are you doing on the west side? And I'll be like, oh, I'm over here for a thing. You know? Billy will watch. Billy keeps track.
I keep track of everybody.
Yeah, he
I'm
does.
like
which is fine.
I'm like a Ice Cube in the new World of the Worlds movie.
Oh my God, have you watched that yet?
No, but
It's got a 0 on.
yeah, it's supposed to be horrible, but
Have you-
he's like one of those hackers who can see
It
everything.
has a 4. It went up.
Oh, so I saw that it was on Amazon, and I started watching the preview, and I was like, wait a minute. Is the whole movie like this? Where
Yeah.
he's basically at a computer monitor and like people are popping in FaceTime style, real quick and and that's like the entire movie. And I
I
was like,
didn't watch the entire thing, but as far as I could tell,
that's a dumbest fucking idea. I was like,
Also,
ooh.
it sounds like he's reading those off the script as he got the script.
right. It'll be easy, man. Don't worry about it.
Which
Yeah,
is sad
so-
because I love Ice Cube, just as his like
Yeah.
angry, like gangster rap guy.
Dude, have you watched The Studio?
No,
Oh God, it's so funny. It's so fucking good. It's Seth Rogen. It's where he plays a studio head, and in modern times where like it's not like, but he loves movies, and Bryan Cranston's like his boss, and he's like, you're not one of those artsy fartsy guys that loves art movies. We make movies here, not cinema. And so then the whole like the main like first season story arc is that that movie studio has got the Kool-Aid Man IP. So they're gonna make the Kool-Aid Man movie. And in like the 4th episode, they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe we finally got the cast for the Kool-Aid Man," and they're all excited. And they're like, we got Ice Cube as the Kool-Aid Man. Yeah, yeah. And they're all dancing around. And then one of the guys goes, well, huh. And they're like, what? And he's like, well,
Oh, I see.
traditionally,
I knew where this was going. Yeah.
Kool-Aid is seen as like a drink that a certain demographic of people drink. And like, so then the whole episode is them going around to all these like famous black people to ask him if it's racist that Ice Cube is the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Native Americans.
No.
Oh,
Smiley. But like, it's so then they're like, hell yeah, the Kool-Aid Man's black. Hell yeah, he's got soul. And then they're like, what color's his wife? You know, and then like, so then like at one point that they make the whole Kool-Aid Man family black. So they're all, there you go. We got the entire Kool-Aid fam, you know, and then they're like, well, all the live action people are white. Is that bad? You know, and the whole episode is that, and it's so fucking good. And then Ice Cube plays like his angry, like, you know, and it's pretty awesome. But like the whole payoff by the end is fucking amazing. I won't ruin it, but it's fucking brilliant.
Studio, okay.
It's called The Studio. It's so good.
What's it on?
It's on Apple TV.
Oh,
Because you know Apple TV, like apparently they don't realize you can have a budget for a TV show and not just throw $100 million at 10 episodes. Because like everything on Apple TV, it looks amazing and looks like it cost like $20 million an episode. So it's there's so
Really?
oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure Severance is actually just in an office building,
That's probably the only. That's because Ben Stiller was probably like,
which is honestly my favorite thing on Apple TV.
But
so
like,
I'm
there's
not-
a whole episode where Ron Howard makes a movie and they watch it and like 3/4 of it's brilliant, but like the last hour sucks. So he has to give Ron Howard a note to tell them that the last hour is garbage, and he doesn't want to do it. And it's so fucking great. You hear Ron Howard's like, you motherfucker, you piece of shit. And
Ron
you're like,
Howard cusses.
yo, yeah, dude, it's so fucking hilarious. It's like, oh my god, it's so good.
I have this fear. I'm sure there's a word for it that's probably not in English, but it's where there's too much content, new content out there to be consumed and to be, you know,
But there's
like
not-
experienced. Whereas, like, I'll see that and then I'll just rewatch The Office or whatever.
See, that's what I do. It'll be I have my comfort shows. They call it comfort shows, and like you'll put those on in the background, and then you'll do whatever you're doing, and like you know, like I'll do like Lego cars or something, and I'll have you know F1 Drive to Survive in the background, or The Office, or 30 Rock, or Parks and Rec, you know, over and over and over again.
Yeah, yeah.
These episodes I've seen 1,000 times. I guess there's like terms for it.
Yeah, so, but you'll still watch a new show. It's like, hey, this new show's out, and
I will, but it depends, man. Like if it's not just absolutely amazing, I'll just tone out and I'll have to rewatch it. And
oh, yeah.
like Murderbot, amazing. I love
You see,
that
like
show.
that one, I'm sure I'm going to watch.
Oh, yeah,
But, like,
how'd that
I'll
come out?
start it,
I love the books.
and then I'll be like, oh, man, like, can I just watch Game of Thrones again?
No. It's hard to not. It's an attention. Like that's the thing. It's like Game of Thrones, where like, you know, shit happens immediately, and you're like, okay, what the fuck? Like you know,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not. There's not a long drawn out. Oh, they're saying, have you watched the new King of the Hill? I have watched every episode of the new season.
Really?
I am not caught up on the old show, but I've watched every episode of the new season, and people are like, how do you feel about it? Now here's how I feel about the new King of the Hill. When I was younger and King of the Hill was on TV, I thought it was dumb.
Me too.
And that's because I didn't get it. I didn't get what they were making fun of.
Also, me too.
I thought it was them just, you know, doing whimsical things with people that were in a rural area. I didn't realize they were taking a satirical thing to it. The new season makes me get it more.
Mm-hmm.
And the new season is so good, and I love it so much, and I talk about it. What?
I have a question.
Okay.
I never got the humor in the original series.
Yeah.
As someone who never appreciated or enjoyed the original series, what would I think of
Okay.
this?
So here's what's funny about it. Hank Hill hasn't changed. He's still Hank Hill.
All right.
But it's Hank Hill now. And so everything has changed around him, and he has changed a little. But like he's still Hank Hill. So like, you know, the Uber shows up. There's little things that are really funny. and he's such a boomer. He's such all that. So like they call it, they just got like the whole thing starts where they've just gotten back from Saudi Arabia, because I guess they lived in Saudi Arabia this whole time.
Okay.
But you think that
Propane?
but it was like doing propane.
Okay.
And they built this whole like community for him that looks just like Arlen. But like anyway, he gets back and he takes an Uber, and the Uber pulls up and he's got his driver's license out to show the guy who he is. And right away I just start I'm like, that's fucking hilarious to me. He's all showing the guy his driver's license, so you know. And then the guy pulls over and he's like, "Oh, this was fucking genius." So the guy's in a modern car. In modern cars, when you stop at a stop sign, they
Turn off.
turn off. Hank Hill's like, I think your car died. And the guy's like, no, it's a hybrid. And so then like the next light, he's all, I really think you should get your idle checked out. And it's just killing me. I'm like, this is fantastic. And then they stop and the guy goes, don't forget to give me 5 stars. And he goes, well, I'm going to give you a 4. That way you have something to work towards. And the dude's like, and gives him a 2, gives Hank a 2, you know. And and that's just fucking great to me. I'm like, this is phenomenal. And like one of the episodes is about him being, because he's retired, so he doesn't know what to do. And Boomhauer shows him the app where you can people can hire you to come do odd jobs. And he's like, oh my God, and he loves it. And he can't figure out why Boomhauer gets 5 stars all the time and he doesn't. Because Boomhauer's
Oh,
he's laying the pipe.
he's fucking all the old ladies, yeah. And yeah. And then Bill's a shut-in. Bill's like 300, 400 pounds, and he doesn't get out of bed because Amazon will deliver and DoorDash will deliver. I think it's phenomenal, like that they brought it into the modern age, and like it makes more sense now.
I could probably get
The
behind that.
satire is way thicker, and it's hilarious. You know, it's like there's a whole episode like where Bobby and him have a beer making competition, and Bobby's like, you know, there's fruit and beer. He's like, I've drank beer my whole life, and never did I think it needed fruit. You know, like the whole. He's all beer's supposed to taste like, you know, and the way he describes it, you're like, okay, such a boomer way of going.
Yeah.
Then there's a whole episode where he has a brother. Remember, like Cotton had that wife, and Cotton
The Japanese guy?
No, his dad.
Oh, his dad. Oh, Con's dad. Or Con's brother.
No, Hank's dad, Cotton, got married to that woman, and they had a baby.
Oh, yeah.
So the baby's now young, like 12, and Cotton's gone. He's dead, and so she wants Hank to hang out with the boy because he doesn't have a male role model. So Hank takes him to one of those masculinity camps. You know, like the what is that guy's name? The Tate. What is his?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate. And it's like that whole like, and you know, of course Hank immediately loves it, but then immediately hates it when he finds out like what it really is. You know? So I'm like, this is kind of amazing how they did this. Like how it's like, because like he's still Hank Hill. He's not like, you know, there's a whole scene where like he's got to go to the bathroom, and he walks into a place, and it's like he can't figure out like which bathroom is which, because like the there's like a matador on the door, but it looks like a female matador, and then the guy's all, what's so great is they're gender forward. You could use either bathroom, and he comes out to the car. He goes, Peggy, are we gender forward? And I'm like, that is fucking like, I'm stoked, man. I can't wait for the next season.
I love the original because
Yeah.
I quoted it all the time.
Oh yeah. Well, and like Bobby, there's a whole, because like Bobby owns his own restaurant, and he does like a German Japanese fusion. And so then there's a whole cultural appropriation episode. So I think it's fantastic, you know, because it's all making fun of, yeah.
Bobby is so funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he's grown up, so
So it's that voice.
well, and it's the same voice actor, but they modified it, which I'm sure because he's an adult, you know, he's like 21, 22, you know, something like that. And so yeah, and then like Joseph is his roommate, and he meets back up with Connie, and Connie's like polyamorous.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm serious. Like I'm telling you, it's like modern day. They put
that's
Hank
kinda,
Hill.
Yes, just I want to see what Con's like now.
Oh yeah. They did change the voice because I
Oh.
guess they were, you know, the
White dudes before.
Yeah. And then of course Dale's voice is a little different because the guy died. you
Yeah.
know? It's crazy because like the guy who did Dale's voice died, Brittany Murphy died, and then Tom Petty died. And so all those people, but they did, like in one of the episodes, they have a Tom Petty song, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Because what was his character's name? I can't ever remember it.
Lucky.
Lucky.
The native actor died on it. Too,
He
right?
died recently. Oh, in one of the
killed,
episodes,
yeah.
he got murdered.
Yeah, he got murdered.
So at the end of one of the, he's actually in it, I guess, because he'd already recorded his stuff.
Yeah.
But they, maybe it's the last episode, they did a big thing at the end for him. I was like, oh man, John Redcorn, yeah. Yeah. So I honestly think it's I kind of want to go back and rewatch, get caught up, because I only probably watched maybe there's like 13 seasons before this one.
I didn't get into the later seasons with Tom Petty and all that.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah.
And but I do remember watching like the last 3 or 4 episodes when the show was ending.
Because I want to know why they went to fucking Saudi Arabia, because they haven't really explained.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But like when they were in Saudi Arabia, like Peggy misses it because like they had like, because it's Saudi Arabia, like there's so much money. Like they had people that like waited on them. They had like wait staff like in their house.
And that's because Hank was like an exec for Strickland Propane, or what's going on? Oh,
I don't know. They got bought out, I think, and then they took him. I think, I don't know. But the thing that's really funny is there's an episode and they're all outside and they're all, I can't believe they're just doing this out in public so everyone could see it, and they're like, disgusting. And they show it and it's like a kid kicking a soccer ball. They're all, just look at him, Hank. God, and he's all, ugh.
Oh, because it's like not American,
Right.
Soccer.
Yeah. But that episode's pretty amazing because like that is one of the ones where they show how Hank has changed, but not, totally, because he now loves soccer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he was in Saudi Arabia and he was filling the propane tank at the soccer stadium, and he goes, and there it was, the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen, the field. He's all, the greenest grass you've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, of course. I can definitely see that.
So he went out there and like I guess he got curious, and so he learned all the rules.
Oh.
And so then he gets upset because he becomes a ref and they don't follow the rules right because they don't give a fuck because it's Texas. And he's of course Hank, and he's like, you gotta follow the rules, dang it.
That's you.
Right. It is. All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back with Billy for the Billy/Wavy Hour.
Oh yeah.
Weird that they have the same name. Do you got anything? Well, what we're gonna talk about in the second hour? We're gonna talk about 9/11 cover bands for you,
Okay.
if you want.
No, I'm actually no spoil. I'm going Ryan Goodman this year. I'm not spoiling anything.
Really?
Yeah, because I already know what I'm doing with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk about other bands, but I'm not going to talk about what I'm doing.
No. Okay.
I'll talk about one.
All right. 9/11 cover band, because we have it's not next weekend, but it's the weekend after. Is as far as I know, is the announcement show.
So I'm breaking my record this year.
Yeah.
6 bands.
6
What?
bands. Crazy.
And
You just got tired. You just got tired of these other people trying to fucking outband you.
no, it was really I get asked, and that's really all it is.
All right.
Or I've been in these bands already, and
Yeah.
and there's 2 bands that I put in for, and I got both of them.
Okay.
And so the
Did
rest,
he already like contact you and say you're in this? Yeah. Did you get denied any?
no.
Okay. I wonder if our friends that Ken and
We've got
if
the
they-
king over here.
Ken and
Wow.
Danielle.
yeah. What's that?
We
Ken
got-
and Danielle.
I wonder if they got approved.
I don't know.
Because you guys were like, you should, and so I did, and I think they did.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, because he didn't know them, and he was like, do you think they? And I was like, I mean, I told him, I said, I don't know how good they'll be, but I guarantee they will dress up. Let's see. Bobby Tucker says the only show we care about is Quantum Leap. Please discuss. Well, I mean, his hope is the next leap will be the leap home, which is what we always hope. So, I have, let's see, what do I got? I have, I don't have anything till Duke City Championship Wrestling, and that is in, let's see here, September 18th is the next thing. But I will promote this. This next weekend, Friday and Saturday, is the 28th anniversary of the Launchpad. So come out for that.
Ooh,
Come out for that. Come on, get some tickets.
get some tickets.
Get those tickets.
Who's that voice?
I don't know.
It's that the preacher from Letterkenny.
Oh yeah. Get those tickets. But yeah, that's this weekend, man. I'm excited for that. I'm kind of excited to have. So we're gonna take a month off from Almost Triple Cabaret. I think Doug is kind of burnt. There's also like Matilda. They're doing Matilda, and
Oh, really?
the
love
play,
Matilda.
and half of the people that I do the cabaret with are in it. So, but that's okay. So it's fine. I guess I'll take a month off. Well, then I can't do it in October because Smiley and I'll be in Chicago. But
Oh,
yeah.
woo-hoo.
I know. How exciting
It's going to be great.
it is. That's good.
Lots of stuff happening.
I'm going to get my
Lots of stuff happening.
Lots of stuff happening. Get your tickets.
I'm going to get my skateboard signed. It's going to be so great.
Dude, let's talk about that second hour. Who's going to be at Chronicon?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna be-
because
It's stacked.
okay.
It's going to be better than last year.
I didn't know it was last year, but if it's Chicago, there's got to be at least Robert Ory.
No.
Joking.
Chronicon is for the Kevin Smith thing.
Oh, I'm just joking. I guess I was
Yeah.
thinking of like a really good basketball player, but like
Not
top.
not Michael Jordan.
Yeah, not Michael Jordan.
Not Scottie Pippen. yeah. You're all Bill Parrish will be there, I bet. No, what was it? Bill Winnington?
yeah.
Bill Parrish is Celtics.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna take a break. Let me. I forgot to pull up some music, which I will pull up Billy's music because that's what I usually play. People are like, "Who's that guy?" I'm like, "That's Billy who's sitting in the studio."
You're right here.
This guy. Why is it not? There we go. Stream Billy. There it is. So yeah, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back. We are 10 drink minimum.
Like
lay down and sleep in your cozy little bed. Don't be the sheets. Somebody call, don't be afraid. I'm stealing, shadows speak, but they ain't breathing. They're deceiving you again. Oh, creeks even when there's no one around. Oh, Lens that can strong, feel it keep you down. Would you wait another day to hit the ground? But the looks for you be ain't been tried. Curtain, shine a spotlight on the forehead. You look so tired the voices to the stigma you created, elevated in your head. And I know the floor creaks even when there's no one around. Floor creaks even when there's no one. Under control, keep you down. If you wait another day to hit the ground, never explore here. It will be the season and we try. Under control, take the feeling. Keep you down. Did you wait another day to hit the ground? Never explore here. Will be the feeling and we try. Supposed to live without you. Hear me out, the blame is on me. Me without you makes me and I wanted to save a portion for us. What could be better? How do you do that? Take a place on, I'm back to my dream of starting my days next to your skin. Chase it on. Was it you? Your face is my eyes, your lips. I've got time to park at the and walk with you to the corner of Richmond. Your apartment's mine, so then what we I came away strong. There was no use in crawling to your doorstep. Speaking of wishes, boy, days they could be better. Noticing light, I'm just way high. The world's a ball, and I wanted to save a portion for us. What could be better? How do you do right? Take a place on, I'm back to my dream of starting my days next to your skin. I'll chase it on. Hear that sound? It's the sound of you taking me back. Where I see no, that look is flying. Back inside, for that's all right. Come on, child.
I sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks.
Oh boy, we're back. It's the Billy / Wavy Hour. There's Billy.
Well, hot dog, guys. Welcome to the Wavy Hour of 10 Drink Minimum. I am Billy Belmont. I was a co-host on this show for many years.
How long did you do it?
When did you... I can't hear myself, but I think it's the
you can't hear
headphones.
yourself? Oh.
Yeah. I think it's my headphones.
There we go. No. I couldn't hear you.
All
either.
right, there we go. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's happening today. Do it again. You can't hear yourself?
No, I can't hear myself. But, oh, there we go. There he goes.
All right.
It was just a little, little
Yeah, just some sort of little tweak
flick
in
of the wrist.
Yeah.
But no, I was on the show for many, many years. I would say I wasn't the third, maybe the fourth host.
You were fourth, yeah.
And so I was probably the longest tenured one, at least.
Yeah. Smiley's trying to give you a run for your money.
No,
Yeah.
I'll get there eventually.
He's at what, 10 years? 10
I'm
years?
at 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember I don't know what you were doing at our house. Maybe I was like, hey, Smiley, come
We were just after partying.
after party. Yeah.
It was your house was. I mean,
It was a party house.
Yeah, it was within walking distance of downtown. So it's like, hey, we're just
Yeah.
gonna go over here. Like, oh, that's easy. Yeah, we'll go over there too.
Yeah, and then you met Chris. I don't know if you met him that night, but
No, the first time I ever met Smiley.
oh, I know exactly when you met.
All right.
Oh,
Go for it.
I know exactly who you met, and I'm gonna look up the date right now because it came up on my feed.
Oh, okay.
It was Josh Williams' birthday party when we all went to Cliff's, and then you came over at his house that night.
Nope.
So you met Josh, Tiff, Smiley, all in one night.
No, I met Smiley.
oh, where did you meet me?
I met him when he was dating Christmas, and it was at the Blackbird. We walked in, and we were in the back booth out on the patio, far left corner, because you were like, this is Smiley and Tiffany. and then I added them on Facebook, and then I saw that they were dressed as the White Stripes for like Halloween, and I was like, oh wow, that's kind of on the nose.
Oh shit, that was the first. I guess that was the first time we met.
Yeah,
'Cause
I didn't go
totally
I've
didn't-
never been to Cliffs actually.
I
Oh
didn't-
no, because like it was that Josh's birthday.
Well, he may have been there, but I didn't really meet him that night.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's the night I got in a fight with somebody, some girl, and I got in an argument, and I don't even remember who that girl was.
I don't
She
know.
got mad because I brought a Guinness, and she's like, "That's not that they use animals to fucking do something." And I was like, "Oh,
It's got fish guts in it or
yeah,
something
fish
like
scales." Were you there for that?
that. No, that's just the usual.
Oh yeah.
That's the usual rebuke people have against
Mm-hmm.
Guinness. I remember that now actually because I remember.
And that maybe
Billy.
I don't know.
No, I remember Billy introducing us at the Blackbird, and in my
Yeah.
head thinking to myself, I don't have to remember this guy's name. I'm probably never going to see him again.
Nope, never.
And
Again.
I had such a long, like, cache of photos from all those times.
Oh
that
yeah, yeah.
that I just like because I take 1,000,000 and then maybe post 2 on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah. You do. You are like that, and then you'll just like years later be like, boom. And it was crazy because last night I ended up, as I do, randomly in a box at Isotopes Park. You know, one of the luxury boxes.
Oh yeah.
So I'm with Simo's like, hey, we're gonna go to a Isotopes game tomorrow, but you have the cabaret show. And I was like, well, what time's the game? It's like 6:30. I was like, I can go to the game for a while. What are the seats like? She goes, I don't know, a box. And I was like, a luxury box? Yeah, we'll do that. And so anyway, we're talking baseball, and I'm showing someone a picture of when I went out on Wrigley Field in 2019, and they were like, oh my God, you've lost a fuckload of weight. And I was like, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. But like, it was really funny because like, I've done if there's like a luxury anything in Albuquerque, I've probably done it. But it was really hilarious. Candace is all, let's meet at my house and we'll Uber over there. Can you bring some topos so we can pregame? And I was like, why? She was like, well, because the beers are expensive. I was like, we're going to be in a
box.
luxury box. She goes, I don't know what that means. I was like, the alcohol's free. And she goes, what?
Yes.
So we get there, and it was free beer. But it was like, you had a choice of, like, it's going to be like here in the studio. But there was like Dos Equis, and then there was a cup of limes right by it. Or you could do a Blue Moon, and there was a cup of orange slices. I assumed that's what the people whose box we were in, that's what they wanted. But yeah, she was like, and everybody was like, we could just pour our own beer. And I was like, yeah, and then go watch the game. And then they're like, whoa. And I was like, you guys are all like, all poor, aren't you? Just being a complete ass.
Yeah. And they're not even the poor I am. I'm
No.
like, I've never been to a regular seat there. I only go to the game if you're putting me in a box.
right. And then it was really funny because they're like, well, if we want food, we have to go downstairs. I was like, no.
No.
We have our own concession stand right outside, so we don't have to go mix with all those people.
With the pores.
And they were like, "Oh wow!" I was like, "Right? There's no line, no." And I'm just being an ass, but yeah, it's always fun to do shit like that, though, you know.
No, I mean, and this goes back to Balloon Fiesta Park. I'm like, if you're not going to pick me up in a golf cart,
If the
why
guy,
am I even here?
If the guy that runs the Balloon Fiesta does not pick us up in a golf cart, drive us around, and then we all get free shots and free beer, I'm not going.
Right?
And everybody's like, "What was the balloons like?" I don't know.
They were balloons.
I have been to like Ozfest and like Warp Tour, like back in like 20 plus years ago. The last festivals ever go. They're awful. Don't ever go.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
So, but I have friends who are like, I'll only go if I'm like fucking VIP.
If we have a golf cart that drives, like that kind of shit, and it's weird because you're like, really, and then you're like, and then you do something like that, and then you're like, yeah, I kind of get that. I kind of get it.
Yeah.
I've been ruined.
It's like, there's no way I'm going general admission on this. There's absolutely no way.
Why would I? There was one time where like my friend was like, "Do you want to go to the Lobo football game?" And I'm like, "Not really." And he's like, "Come on, man, nobody wants to go. They're my boss's tickets." And I was like, "Yeah, all right, man. If no one else will go, I'll go." Dude, these like he worked at like the Toyota dealership. So these are like the dude who owns the Toyota dealership's tickets, right?
Oh shit.
So we go, and it's there's like at the top of like the Lobo Stadium, there's all those luxury boxes. It was not those. So in the end zone, there's this building, and it's where like the weight room downstairs is like their weight room / they can watch film, all that stuff. On the second floor.
So you're down by the field.
Oh yeah,
Holy crap.
we're in the fucking end zone. So if you go to the Lobo game in the end zone on the south side, there's a building, and like in the second floor, all the windows are tinted. That's like this theater seated room, like big ass room, where you can sit in there and watch the game in air conditioning, and then there's TVs, and you can watch all the other football games that are on TV. It's catered, all that shit. I was sitting next to Steve Alford, like he was 2 seats down from me, the guy who was the Lobos basketball coach. Then he went to UCLA, and then like it was catered. There was like lime shrimp or key lime or some fucking shrimp that they had, and all this stuff. And then at halftime they had vanilla bean sundaes, and I was like, well, I'll never come to one of these games unless it's in here for sure.
Here, I didn't even
just ruined. And I know, you know what? I don't think I've ever been back. So yeah.
Okay, so I don't bring this up, but I was at the Super Bowl 30,
Yeah.
and so we had those like kind of VIP passes,
Oh yeah.
and so it was like fully catered, and like I'm just a kid with like, I don't know, I was probably like 14, 15, walking around with a lanyard, and I had one of those big Dr. Seuss hats,
Oh,
like when those were really popular.
Cat in the Hat?
Cat in the
Yeah,
Hat,
yeah.
yeah. Cat in the Hat hats with like the Cowboys colors, and so I was just by myself and just going like, oh, and there's like live bands just for like VIP people.
Oh
and
yeah,
I was-
yeah.
And I'm just like this fat Navajo kid, just walking around with all these like big wigs, and
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I had like my giant ass like Tweety Bird and Taz Dallas Cowboy like shirt. Like, who's this fucking snot little Mexican
They,
kid? or
they,
whatever?
they, they probably assume you were somebody rich guy's kid.
Yeah, and so I was like, this is the craziest thing. And that band, the private band, was Creedence Clearwater Revisited.
Wow.
Yeah. And there was nobody really watching them.
No, like every event I've ever been to of that, and there's something like that. There's like just the richest people, and they're just kind of like, Anyway, so yeah, she's out of town. So we're watching, we're cleaning, we're using their pool, and you're just like, it's very surreal.
Yeah,
Right?
I just by myself, and I was like, oh shit.
It's a corporate gig for them. There's like, I seen the bad moon, and then like these rich fucking like white dudes are just like, They'll walk up and like hang out for a second, then walk back, and then go get a slider from the catering.
Yeah. I don't remember what I ate though,
Yeah, interesting.
but it was just really, really surreal.
But it's funny because like I float in that world all the time because like random with Duke City Championship Wrestling, when we do any like at AEW, like the AEW came to town, well, Duke City Championship Wrestling, we have a luxury box at Rio Rancho Event Center. Fred does, and so like we're up there like in the nice fucking box where they come in and they're like, there's a special menu for those that the regular audience doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
You could order unlimited popcorn, for example.
Yeah.
I know that's like a stupid one, but you can order like a bunch of beers. You go to the concession stand, a beer's like $13, right?
Yeah.
Up there in the booth, it's like I'll get a 12-pack of beers and it's like $30. Still expensive, but fucking way cheaper than
So
Oh yeah, yeah.
this reminds me. This is like if you're like in a nice hotel and you have like you're already in like the corner suite,
right.
but that corner suite also comes with amenities.
Mm-hmm.
So when you show up,
Yeah.
there's already chocolate in your room.
Right.
There's a bucket of Coronas.
Right.
They have a coupon on your pillow for like complimentary shrimp cocktails, and
Yeah.
you're like, okay, so you're already hooking it up, and because I got the hookup, I get hooked up more.
Right. Well, and like the con circuit, like if I'm with Ming, like it's weird when Smiley's gone, it's never happened. But like usually, no, it did happen. But you weren't there. Like when at Chronicon, last year we got to go to the green room,
Oh yeah, you guys told me about it.
and you did a smiley where you're like gone.
Oh yeah, I was talking to the other podcasts at the
And we're like, I'm in the fucking green room sitting with like the whatever that lady was that was in Tusk, and I guess she's been in a lot of famous shit. And like, I'm talking to her about her dog, and I'm eating like fucking some nice good sandwiches in there, like just chilling.
I'll hit it up this year.
Right. Speaking of that, like they've announced I think most of the people, I think. So it's the 30th anniversary of Mallrats.
Mallrats, yes.
So
we watched that recently on our trip to
Yeah.
Durango.
it's good. Let's see. Let me see if I can. What's the best place? Probably Facebook, I think. But like, so they've announced. Yeah, here we go. La 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 la. Well, maybe I don't want to see. Okay, so of course his wife is going to be there. His daughter's going to be there.
Oh, Jason Lee, man, that's what I'm there for.
Jason Lee, right?
Oh yeah.
My name is Earl. Ethan Suplee.
Oh yeah.
My name is Earl. You know, because they're both in Mallrats. Let's see here. Ethan Suplee. There's Ethan Suplee. Jeremy London, Mallrats.
Dietrich Bader's gonna be there, man.
What? Renee Humphrey. She was the one in Mallrats that was doing the sex book.
Oh,
Yeah. She still looks pretty fucking good. Yeah. Okay. Dietrich Bader's going to be there because what was he in Mallrats?
I don't think he was in Mallrats.
But it's still the Kevin Smith universe because
Yeah.
he's in.
he's in the Jay and Silent
Yep.
Bob.
Strike Back.
Yeah, Strike Back, and the reboot, I think.
Who else did they announce? I thought they announced more than that.
Oh, Joey Lauren Adams will be there.
Joey Lauren Adams is going to be there, dude.
Oh, it's so hot.
Oh, I'm stoked on that for sure. Gosh, I just saw this too. Fuck, what is his name? Michael Rooker.
Oh, well, yeah, hell yeah.
which
He's got to
one's
be there.
he?
He's the one from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's the dad.
He's
in,
the dad.
Marvel.
Yeah, he's the game show dad.
Dude, I'm stoked on that. Michael Rooker, dude. And Michael Rooker loves me. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. And then of course all the like Jay will be there, Kevin Smith will be there. I'm sure. I don't know. Did they announce any of the Clerks people gonna be there?
Well, Brian O'Halloran.
Rosario
Yeah,
Dawson?
Brian O'Halloran will be there, but she's not in Mallrats. But I mean, she might be there.
Oh, okay.
But she might. She wasn't there last year. But Brian O'Halloran was there. We met him. He was cool. He's like me. Immediately, if he likes you, he just starts talking mad shit. Like, right? Am I wrong, Smiley?
No, that is
He
correct.
starts talking mad amounts of shit. Like that's why. Like that's where I finally was like, when people would ask me if I'm from the East Coast, I'd be like, no. Why would you say that? And they're like, you just seem like it. And as soon as when I met him, I went, oh, got it. That's why people think that. So here's an announcement that Smiley doesn't know about. We don't have to Uber from the train.
Are we getting a ride?
Oh, we are.
Ooh.
Is it a fun ride?
Well, I mean, Roger's gonna meet us at the train and pick us up.
Oh, Roger.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to make sure not to dress like, I don't even know.
What? I was like, where's this going?
Oh, Roger's the one that started that rumor. I was freaking.
Corey Feldman.
I was Corey Feldman.
Is that Corey Feldman?
Yeah, he kept going around the Comic-Con, pointing at me, going, I think that's Corey Feldman over there.
That's hilarious, but also I would be kind of pissed.
Oh, shut up, dude! Now everyone thinks I'm Corey Feldman. I had to go change.
Yeah, and then we're in Houston and we're in that bar and the other guy that looks like you, and yeah, it was pretty funny.
I mean, if he kept the glasses on and if I squint my eyes,
If you play the guitar really poorly.
yeah.
Shut up.
So you're gonna do Night of the Living cover bands, 6 bands.
6 bands is my personal record.
Yeah. What, Smiley? What was Dust City? What's Dust City Opera doing? They said it last week and I forgot already. Do you remember?
They've always done.
Dude, everything they've ever done is great, and I forgot.
They did
They
Muse.
told us.
Yes. No. Yeah, they're doing so much. God, who is it they're doing this year?
I remember them going over the ones they did.
No, and they
previously.
said what they were doing, and I fucking don't remember. And anyway, well, Sinister Surfer's doing the Doors, which I think
remember
is
that one.
fantastic. And as far as I know, I'm doing 2 things. So I can't. I'm going to keep it a secret though.
Yeah, because we have to save it for the
Yeah.
reveal show.
Well, I don't. Okay, so I did agree to do. I know I'm doing some. I know one of the ones I'm doing. I know I said I was going to do a second one, and I can't remember who it was with.
I'll tell you one thing though, as I know that
Maybe
you're-
Youngsville,
I
but go
know
ahead.
you do the Night of the Cover Band show every year about the same time because it's around the first week of September.
Yeah.
Because the last 2 years I've gone to this this private party up in like the East Mountains,
Really?
and like it's like my coworker.
And I've never gone to this with you. You've invited me.
No, this was that meter mash.
Oh.
So that's a different thing. But this is just like my coworker. She just
okay.
has like a lot of like a big stage on her property.
Really?
And then
Why don't I get invited to this?
Well, you maybe I guess you want to go this year.
Who's playing?
The Deal. It's like a Grateful Dead cover band that plays for like 4 hours.
Oh, gravy. And you like this?
No, it's just like it's fun time.
I know. Well, it's like Road to Riches. Did I like all the bands playing? No. But did I like the fun time? Yeah. Like
It's true. I never even saw those bands.
I have trouble going. Like Blossoms and Bones is coming up, and our friends are all about that festival, right? It's $240 for the ticket. Then it's another $107 to camp out for 2 days. Out of all the bands on the lineup, I only like 2 of them,
Yeah.
Ouch.
Don't do it.
and I'm like,
I mean, you can. It's for the
yeah.
experience.
So I'm just kind of like maybe thinking, because every year this happens, one of our friends has something else that pops up and they can't go. I'm just gonna hope that happens.
Oh yeah.
Can't be done.
You know, I hear you guys about your adventures every year.
What's that?
I hear about your adventures every year.
Mine are never positive from there.
Yeah, you're all. So there was a kid next to my
There was a
tent.
kid staring in the fucking window of my tent while I woke up in the morning, scared me, and then their parents got mad at them, not for that, but for stomping like dirt in their ultra wealthy parents that had their Tesla and their truck that pulled the solar panels to power the Tesla, not making it up. All that shit. But the glamping part of it kind of makes me sick, because there's like glamping. It's like $2,000 a week for the weekend, and then they get a whole separate VIP area where they can just like lay out there on couches and stuff and get catered to,
That's fucked up.
and you have to walk by it. Now, here's the fucked up thing: would I do that if it was given to me?
It's of course.
Yeah, that's true. Like, well, it's like, how are you hating from outside the club? You can't even get in.
This is the conundrum that is my life.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, I wouldn't turn it down.
Yeah.
I wouldn't kick.
Yeah,
Probably louder
but I
on
still
that.
hate it. It's kind of gross that it exists, but it shouldn't exist. But I would still do it if they give it to me. Now, the best part of last year was the band. Our friends Red Light Cameras played. That was cool. But fuck, what is the fucking name of the restaurant in Santa Fe?
The Choza?
No, the African / Caribbean Jumbo. Jumbo had a food truck there, and I was like, oh my god! Everybody's like, what are you gonna eat? And I was like, I don't know, Jumbo. And I fucking ran over, and everybody's like, what is that? I go, you can do whatever you want, but this is the best thing here, and it
Yeah.
was. Oh god, so good. Do you like Jumbo?
I like African food, but
You've been to Jumbo. We were there.
oh yeah, that's right. That's
That
great.
place, that place fucking rules.
I love that place. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
We had somebody's birthday there.
Yeah, Marty's, I think. No, we all went to see Marty play at the Mystic, and we went to Jumbo prior.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Were you there at the Mystic show?
Yeah. Was
All right. Oh, God, that food. I want that now. How do I get tikka masala, delivered tonight?
Who knows, man?
Damn
On
it.
a Sunday?
I'll tell you, like, I lived in DC for a while, and I did not like the food
No.
except for the African food.
Yes.
That was the only thing I loved.
Ethiopian and African.
Yeah, well, Ethiopian specifically. And I wish there was an Ethiopian. I wish I can get like an injera here, like that
Yeah.
little like pancake.
Yes. You talk about a food that COVID probably affected the most.
Oh, right.
That one. They're like, and if people have never had it, they
You
come
touch all your food.
They come and lay a bread. Like when I say a bread doesn't, it's a weird thing.
It's
to
like
say
it's like a crepe.
Yeah,
and like really
a large, like
yeah,
you know,
like big as your like a pizza size.
yeah. And they lay it out and then spread all the food out on it, and then you like use your hand. You don't use any silverware, and you just like tear it and then eat it with the food on it.
Yep.
And it was fucking amazing. And I can't. There's no. I mean, there's an African restaurant, I think in Las Cruces, who has injera, but I
Really?
think that's the only one.
Yeah, why is that not here? You know,
I don't know. I don't think people. I mean, if
there
you-
was like an Ethiopian
there was
food
one
truck
here.
for a little while, but yeah.
No, there was one. I know we had at least one here because I've been to it, but I'm pretty sure you're right. That's something that COVID really did affect.
Well, I mean, you gotta, they bring your food out and lay it on the table for everyone to rip and pull apart. I'm sure it's not the most,
I mean,
I
there was
just-
a family style restaurant next to my house, and that's gone.
You mind if me and the
I
boys?
remember that place.
What was it called?
I forget. But
I don't remember. I used to eat there because they had massive amounts of food.
It was like pan Middle Eastern,
Oh,
like
yeah,
Mediterranean, like all that stuff.
You mind if me and the boys go out our family style? When I hear that, I always think of that. It's an idiocracy. Family style. There's Buco de Beppo. That's family style.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You know,
no one. I don't know anybody who ever eats there.
I have. I was in a dance group for a long time, and so we're going for quantity over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we used to eat there a lot. Like, well, we got like 14 people to feed. Let's go to Buba Tobacco.
I live next to a Buca de Beppo in DC.
Oh, Stephanie Galloway said there's an Ethiopian food truck called Clay Pot in town. Follow them on Instagram, then Billy.
Making our day.
Dang, I might have to go find out where they are. If they're in Rio Rancho, there's no chance. But if I can get a charter flight to any place that's not Rio Rancho,
Yeah.
I was actually not planning, but tempted to go to Rio Rancho the other day.
Whoa.
What?
happened? What's wrong?
Well, I'll tell you, Chris, I am one of the few people, millennials,
Yeah.
that still listens to the radio.
Oh.
So you get in your car and you're just gonna bust some tunes, listen to some ads.
ESPN. Oh.
No, so anyway, there's this.
You do listen to the radio.
I do listen to the fucking radio because you guys see like it's there for you. I don't have to choose.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a radio station in town, and sure it plays oldies music, but it's just nice to hear like a DJ. It's like,
yeah.
oh right.
For the next hour, we've got all the hits that are coming, all that shit.
And so there's these personalities, and it's all boomer shit. It's an
Yeah.
oldie station, and so you can tell they're all corny. But there is this one queen, the queen named Star, and on KDSK, every day she does like these like remotes and like these commercials, and she says when she's like, let me ask you a question. What? And she's always talking about timeshares and shit, and I'm like, oh my god, she's the queen, corny as fuck. But I want to meet her, and I was really debating going out to Rio Rancho to meet Star.
You know they're not gonna let you, right?
Let me meet the.
Was she? Well, wait, hold on. Was she like at a remote or something?
She was in a well, yeah, because
Oh.
like so we're out here. We're out here from 11 to 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we're right next to Define Fitness. We got all kinds of vendors.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And so it was like, I love Star. I will follow Star to the end of my days.
Right.
And if I just want to meet her.
Yeah.
And Bobby Box is also one of those guys. He's been like a DJ in Albuquerque for years.
Yeah.
But he's on this oldie station. And he's just so corny and so lovable. And I want to meet him too. But it's KDSK. If you guys are,
What makes me laugh is like how people like your age and up are still kind of like enamored by the radio, like people on the radio.
yeah.
Like I was on the radio like 3 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
hated being on the radio, but like you go into those places, and I've been in the one several times, of course, because I work there. But I've been in the one where the ESPN people are at.
Yeah.
And I've been to the one where, oh gosh, like the hip hop, the big hip hop one, the Hustle.
Yeah.
I've been in that one, and it's like the most how do I say this? There's nothing glamorous about any of it. It's usually
I can imagine.
it's like imagine like the worst office building and everything is just like patched together, like barely working.
That's how I've always
Eh,
imagined it.
Oh yeah, it's
Haven't you ever seen WKRP in Cincinnati?
yeah, they're very realistic.
That's
like that.
what I always
Yeah.
imagined the radio station to look like.
And then like
Lonnie Anderson?
So recently, like I was at the package place in 505 Food Hall, and I was having a hot dog and a beer, and TJ Trout was next to me, which I've seen him, I've met him many times, and they bring over this wine for him and his wife, and he's like, "Oh, I don't like this," and the girl's like, "Oh, maybe it's like the end of the pour, and it's like I don't know what happens to wine," and he goes, "Possibly." She goes, "Would you like another one?" He goes, "Just get me a beer." And they take it back. She's like, "I'll take it off your thing." And he goes, "Oh, you're right, you will." And immediately, I'm like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" And his wife's like, "Yeah, I'm so glad she said that. I was gonna say, do you not know who my husband is?" I was like, "You motherfuckers! Like,
Ow.
you're fucking TJ Trout. Who gives a fuck?" You know?
I don't
Well,
care.
no, not even that. I mean, even when I was like waiting on like Pete Minichi, like I don't want to hear that kind of shit out of a customer's mouth.
No.
I'm like, you're now a bad customer. You
But
know,
I'll tell you, like Gen Z don't put up
you
with
don't
that shit.
deserve good service.
they
It's like, oh, really? You're that person? Also, now we're just gonna double the ticket, actually, and get the fuck out.
Exactly. Coming to my-
86.
Coming to my fucking
Oh,
restaurant,
man. Oh,
saying some
man.
shit like that.
Oh man, I have a story. So last night I was down at Inside Out, and after the cabaret, and Bethke comes up and he's like, "Oh my god, dude, the Today Show, this lady brings up her glass in the launch pad, right? You know Bethke.
Yeah.
And we all know Bethke.
Cantankerous.
So for everybody who doesn't know Bethke, Bethke is the bartender at Launchpad. Launchpad's been open 28 years. Bethke's probably been the bartender there 25 years.
Yeah.
And I'm not exaggerating. He's been there a long fucking time. And he's curmudgeon. He hates everything. He'll be like, "Oh, this fucking band sucks." Like, I'll go up there to get a drink, and I'm like, I'm paid for the show to get in, so apparently I don't agree with him if I pay to get in. But he'll be, "Oh, this fucking band sucks." Like, that's just how he is. So I guess last night, this woman he brings him her glass, and she goes, "Can I get another beer?" So he goes over and he pours it again, and he uses the same glass, and he brings it back, and she goes, "You're going to use the same glass? You're not going to get me a new one for a beer?" And he's like, "Oh, well, I guess I can." This is for people who don't understand. I get it. You're probably like, "Well, yeah, you should have." This is the Launchpad. Launchpad is not what you would call swanky. It is like the Pit, the dive bar downtown, the Pit, It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. And Billy, would you be upset they refilled your glass?
Not at all.
Nor would I.
I wouldn't have noticed.
I wouldn't even notice. She goes, "This is the best." He goes and gets a new one and pours it again. He goes, "Here you go, sorry." And she goes, "It's fine. You must be new."
Oh my!
Maybe you don't know any better, is what she said. And I was like, "Oh my god." And I was like, I would have told her, I said, "Well, I don't know a lot of things, but I knew how to, and I don't even know how to count, but I can count to 86.
Yeah, I'm like that person's never gonna get a drink again.
And I'm like, for everyone, all right, Billy can attest to this. Downtown, there's a thing called local privilege.
Yeah, I can see that.
Whether you call it or not, there is a thing. No one calls it that, but there is a thing that happens called local privilege. Now,
I thought that was just the rule of I'm cool and you're not.
No, well, Chris, proceed, but I'll add on to this.
All right, but like if they know that you tip, they know that you don't tip, they know if you're a shithead, they know if you cause problems. They do. Launchpad's a big one. Founders somewhat. Anodyne for sure. They know.
Oh, they know.
Oh, they know. And if you're like on the positive side of that, you're good. You can walk into fucking Launchpad and it's packed like a motherfucker and no one's getting a drink hardly because they're being shitballs. I'll walk up and half the time they'll know what I'm getting and they'll have it fucking cracked open and they're ready to give it to me. If I go into Anodyne,
Oh yeah, I get that at Anodyne too.
it's like Friday night and there's fucking shitloads of people at the bar. They'll look over the crowd and go,
Yeah, you're behind 4 people.
Yeah.
It's cool. They saw me.
Yeah. And Founders is a whole.
I have this theory.
Okay.
So people in my age group
Yeah.
going out to bars like this, it's not going to be common and in my demographic to be at a bar on whatever on a Wednesday night. Let's say a Wednesday night.
Why not?
Because it's like, oh, this guy's probably got work in the morning, or
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
and so
Guy's probably got a
there-
dog to
I,
love.
I won't call any bars out, but it's one of those things like I'll be hanging out with friends like, yeah, I just couldn't get a beer. It's like, yeah, because they don't want you there.
There's okay.
Because
they don't want you.
yeah, because they would rather have a freaking influencer or like a little like
Well, that's those bars.
yeah, those bars. Yeah, I can go downtown and do but these other bars. Okay, so on the other foot. So say I go into the freaking Molly's into Harris or whatever.
Sure.
I'm gonna have a harder time getting a drink than like a guy with a MAGA hat.
Because you're
Because they're like, oh, who's this dude? Like, and basically you're catering to what you patronage.
I would say that's true, but like,
So yeah, so like for example, so if you
but that's also local privilege.
that's true.
Yeah.
And so if I on the other foot, like I came in with like a Dragon Ball Z button up silk and like a ponytail and like some Jinkos, I am not going to get served at Sister very fast.
Oh, well, here's the one difference. No one is getting served at.
That's true. That's true.
No one.
Or Anodyne, or like
There you go.
Launchpad. Yeah.
No one.
If I walk in there,
Anodyne way faster than Sister.
yeah. So if I walk in with some Jinkos and like say like who farted shirt on, and
Right.
I'm 44 now, and I
Yeah.
wore like a ponytail wig. And if I go in there and try to get a drink, it's going to take longer for me to get a drink than say
Yeah.
you guys.
Well, maybe, but like I feel like at Sister, they're like doing their training. They're like, "You're moving way too fast. You're gonna need to go slower. You're moving too fast. So too fast. Slow down. You're making too much eye contact.
Just pretend like the ground is made of ice.
You're smiling too much.
Yes. Did you just talk to the customer? No.
We don't do that here.
No, glare at him and maybe point, but with your chin.
Or do this thing where you walk over and you go,
Yeah.
that means I'm ready to accept your drink order.
Look over their head and point at them with your chin.
Yeah. But I do like that bar, but it's taken me but it's just you just accept what it is. But like at Anodyne at Launchpad one time
I called it shitter bar since it opened and no one's corrected me.
No, I'm not going to correct you either. But like at Launchpad one night I'm there and this out of her element girl, white girl with blonde hair, definitely influencer type, was like, am I wrong here? I can't make any sense of what's going on here at this bar. Like, I don't know how they're helping anyone. What's the order here? She goes, they just don't. And I think she looked at me and goes, oh, you're also white. So I think I can.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Chris
And-
has that appeal on people.
I do.
Like if you walk into like freaking Dalhart, Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and like these crazy like good old boys will just
Oh, hell, there's
clamor.
there's my guy.
Get clamor to Chris,
Yep.
and it's like hey, who are you?
Well, hello, hey, how's it going? Can you believe these Browns are here?
Yeah.
Like shit like that. And I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and they
But
just
like,
stare at me.
well, oh Jesus Christ, it's pretty funny. Yeah, like Smiley at Bucky's was amazing. They were like, God Almighty, honey, look over there's an alien. That's what it was like whenever Smiley was walking through Bucky's. It was amazing. I should have filmed it.
You should have,
But-
because it was really freaking me out. It's like
Yeah.
the invasion of the
I'm sorry to
Body
interrupt.
Snatchers.
So this influencer type,
She's like, I can't make heads or tails of this. They don't seem to want to serve me. And I go, well, here's the thing. They don't want you here.
yeah,
And I walked away.
yeah, McKinley or
Or
McKinsey.
that's what she said. It's almost like they don't want me here. I was like, they don't. And I walked off. Yeah. Sorry, Bryce.
And you know what's so? To go back to Sister, do you think there is that personality demographic that are like, okay, this guy gets a drink, he can stay?
Yes.
Because it's not me.
Yes.
They won't serve me at fucking Sister.
Yes.
So I'm guessing it's like,
Now they want like 20-something They want like people in their 20s that are like LGBTQ, very
Okay.
like
And
very,
I'm here. I'm here not to step on
yeah,
that. It's like, yo,
no. So like I've gone there for like the last 3 shows, and I felt like a complete outsider.
mhm.
And I mean, I but I'm 50, and I like
And
dress,
that's great. And then let them have that space
Yeah.
because maybe I'm not that.
right, and that's where I'm at. I'm the 700 block of Central. You know,
Yeah.
I'm Launchpad. I'm Inside Out. I'm El Rey. I'm that area. You know, I'll go to Anodyne, but it'll be on a weeknight. I'm not going to go, Friday and Saturday. I have no business being there.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not my, it's not my show there.
Yeah, I only go there for
Like
pinball.
okay, so we have no business going into Slate Street in Rio Rancho.
No,
They're like
not
we're-
unless I want to fist fight somebody. Last time I was there, I almost got in a fist fight because some guy thought that the girl I was with was hotter than I should be with, and I was like, okay, well.
What?
The Slate Street, dude, is fucking.
That is some towny ass shit if I've ever heard.
Dude, have you been to Slate Street in Rio Rancho? That's towny ass fuck. I don't even
No,
know if that
of
place is
course.
open. I don't think it's open anymore, is it?
No, I hear some guy listen to the radio.
Is this still
And
open?
that guy the owner who actually
Yeah.
does the commercials, he is fighting to breathe. All right, so we have
Oh
these
my gosh, man.
we have chicken wings special. And I'll tell you right now, like nachos, you come down to Slade Street for billiards. You come down.
Oh,
for,
hold on. So like, here's my thing with Slate Street. Like the times I've been there, they were like, all right, we're gonna open a bar. Okay, what does a bar have? Well, there's a bar for people to sit at. Okay, check. And we got tap handles. Check. Bottles in the back. All right. Gotta have a pool table. All right. Darts. Sure. Karaoke. What about trivia? Got it. Like, right?
It
like
checks all the boxes.
everything that, like, the sports on television. Check.
What about an open mic night?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
That's what every bar does.
Not on the west side.
no.
We don't want no artistic types in here.
You trying to be creative? We're gonna cut that up the nub.
We got karaoke. That's as creative as you get. That's
right.
already been created. And
That's
then
their open mic.
we got to have foosball. Sure. Air hockey.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's all facts.
Touch tones, jukebox. Like, they have every single thing you could probably put in a thing.
And actually, Tantric Nation, I'm gonna ask you, like, what's the bar that you feel the least welcome at?
That kind of bar.
That kind of bar, yeah. I would say like downtown. Like I walk down there. These kids look younger and younger to me every day,
Yeah.
and so like I could go to the launch pad and be like, "Oh, hey Billy, how you doing?"
Yeah. I have my own booth now.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's the first one,
Yeah.
the one closest to the stage.
People will. I've actually showed up like for a show, and people are like, "We got it for you." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, it's your booth.
Yeah.
The one next to the cigarette
It's
machine.
off, and everybody's like, "Why do you?" I'm like, "Cause I could listen to the band. I don't have to go." Like, I'm 50. Like, I can't. I can. I could stand up for like 5 hours, but I don't want to. Mm-hmm. Like,
That's right. This is supposed to be a nice time.
yeah. Like, I'm here. I'm socializing. We're listening. The jerky guy has showed up, and we've gotten jerky. It's fun, And then, like, when the band I came to see plays, I'll go watch.
I spend
Yeah.
a lot of my time guarding that booth
Yeah.
because I also want a place to set down my shit when I'm not dancing around being a fool.
Well, and it's also like, so the thing too is it's a sanctuary. It's a safe space. It's like Amanda Red Light Cameras comes in. She can throw her bag over there. She can go do what she has to do. She can pop back over. We can gossip. Then she can whatever. And I can protect her from people that might come over and, or whoever. If it's her or Barney or, you or whoever.
It's like all
Yeah.
the social butterflies can come into that little flower, little sanctuary.
Oh, my Lord.
We come in.
Yeah. Duke City Warrior
Recharge.
says, I've only been to a bar once in my life, so I don't know what is out there.
What? Huh?
How in the earth is that possible?
So you've never been to a Chili's. You've never been to an Applebee's.
Right.
Because I can tell you right now, Chili's and Applebee's, I'm Chili's 100%.
100% Chili's.
Yeah.
We have this conversation at work a lot.
I mean, Applebee's was was like S tier for a while, but Chili's God tier.
God tier. Chili's. So I will not go and eat at Applebee's. I will not go. Is TGI Friday still around?
No.
I will not go eat. Are they not?
No,
Yeah.
I think they
Really?
they
I know.
folded.
I would not go to. I will go eat at a Chili's.
That's the only one I've ever been to.
Chili's I like.
Me too.
I don't know why, but it seems okay. It's like it's fine. Like when I mean I'll go eat there. Like my work is like, oh, it's such and such's birthday. We're all gonna go to Chili's together. I'm like, all right, I could do that.
Yeah.
If they're like we're going to Applebee's, I'm like, nah, motherfucker.
Only if Jameson's working. Oh, that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, right. Did he work at an Applebee's?
He was the manager at Applebee's, dude. How do you think he got into all that corporate management?
I did not know that.
I don't remember any of that. I was known him as a bartender downtown.
Right.
Yeah, that was his fun job.
Oh, that's fuck.
The job where he got to kick people out.
Yeah, his daytime job was he was a manager at
Oh,
Applebee's.
that's the other one. So I feel like the bar downtown that is the most local is Red Door.
It's got a lot of history there.
It's
But
a lot
but-
of the building itself. Yes,
Yeah, no. You see, you haven't gone in a while.
Last time I was at Red Door, I was like, oh man, I don't think they like me here.
They might not. See, that's okay, but see, that's because they don't know you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get a rolling with us.
See,
Get some wings, man.
Like Dustin and what's the guy's name? The cook guy. The cook guy's awesome. Dude, he like I got him. I got them to bring in tater tots
yeah.
because what's her name brought him in. Dana. She's like, all right, I'll bring in the gush. She's like, we have a hash bomb. I was like, no one knows what that is. Everyone knows what tater tots are. So I got him to do tater tots.
Oh, I will remind Chris about the first time he went into Blackbird,
Oh, okay.
and then how you're like, it's too loud. There's too the music's too loud. The DJs are too loud.
Yeah.
And it's just like fucking.
That wasn't the first time. That's when they switched to DJs.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, like after that, we were like, okay, so let's go like on brunch or let's go
Yeah.
do this other stuff, and you're like, okay,
I know, I love that. Duke City Ware says I do love bar food though. I'll tell you who I don't know if they still do, but the best bar food I've ever had in Albuquerque was Billy's Long Bar.
really?
Oh, yeah.
I've never been.
Great. I may be wrong. I may be wrong now because that was fucking 10 years ago. But
Tin Drink Nation. I don't go east of San Mateo,
yeah,
so
and you live close to it now. So
I work past San Mateo, and so it's one of those things. I go to work, and then I just need to get back in my bubble as soon as possible.
is that it? See, here's what I think. I think people like you, me, and Smiley would have thrived in like New York and like Chicago because we would have our neighborhood.
Yeah,
We'd have
and
our
that-
borough.
And that's it.
That's
and
all
that's
we're at.
it. We're there. That's all. And then every once in a while, you go up,
I could see that happening.
didn't
Yeah.
know like go to Costco or something.
yeah, you're like, oh, but it's an event. You're like, oh, we fucking took the L up to fucking Costco. We went to Evanston and went to the
I mean,
Costco there.
I could see that because I
Down to Evanston.
walk around my neighborhood. Like I walk to the grocery store. There's a laundromat down the
I
street.
do too, yeah.
There's a bank I can walk to. The post office. I just walk there.
Like I wish Albuquerque was more walkable.
Well, that's why you need a scooter, which I need to get my scooter fixed.
I mean, I have an electric bike and I have an electric skateboard, so
Oh yeah.
yeah. I have
Smiley,
a
can I
souped
get
up
a
electric
couple more of those delicious Topo Chicos?
Yeah.
What you sure can, Billy.
I mean, we're at time. Are you guys okay with going a little more? Or no?
That's fine. I'm
All right,
having
all
a great
cool.
time.
All right, we're having a good time.
If
But
the
like,
Billy Goat-
I feel like it's Billy / Wavy Hour. I feel like we would do really good, except for the winter would kill us. In both
I
those
agree.
yeah,
I lived in DC where the winters were just brutal.
yeah.
And
Was
so-
it bad? Because you lived in DC and it's walkable as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I didn't have to go more than half a mile for all my needs.
You lived in Adams Morgan.
That is the neighborhood, and it's just basically like
Which
the,
where
the,
I would
the,
live.
the coolest neighborhood.
Yeah. Is that not how? Okay. See, like, it's really weird. Like, growing up, like, people would be like, there's Boys Town in Chicago. And it's like but like, as an adult, I'm like, every time I've ever been to, like, the neighborhood, I'm like, this is the best neighborhood.
Yeah,
It's always the nicest, like, the coolest and the most fun shit going on. But Adams Morgan was like the hipster neighborhood.
it was the hipster. Yeah, it's
In-
like Williamsburg, like
Which in DC, like, is like a desert, or it was like an oasis in a desert of uncoolness.
yeah, you go south of M Street, and it's all just
God.
like just finance bros and
Yeah.
fucking like politicians and like nepo babies. And then you go like north, because you guys have the suburbs inside DC too, and those
Yeah.
people are just beyond wealthy. God, I lived in kind of like in Georgetown,
Right.
for example.
Oh yeah. I feel like that was real stuffy.
Really stuffy and like old houses, but also they're like multi-million-dollar houses.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like from my apartment, I could just see during the wintertime rows of just fancy houses just vacant until the summer came or like when session came in. So like just like not millions, but like just like so many inhabited houses. There's like, and you're only there for like 2 weeks a year.
Right.
And I lived while I worked at this grocery store, and it was pretty much next to the observatory, so that's where the vice president lived. And like,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like, there's all those houses right there, all of them unoccupied.
Yeah.
Crazy.
See, like Stephanie Galway's got it right. She's like, I lived in Milwaukee, and there was a bar in every corner, so people mostly just stayed in their neighborhood to drink. Exactly.
Exactly.
It's like your small town. Like when we went to Chicago last year, like Smiley said he'd been there, but like you'd never been to Chicago like we went this last time, right?
No.
But like Ming is
We stayed downtown. We were always downtown.
well, we didn't stay there.
No. When I originally was
right.
there, I didn't realize how big it was because all the places I wanted to be,
fuck
I
yeah.
was staying right next to it.
Right, but we went all over the place.
Oh
like-
yeah, we went all over.
and
the
it was
place.
really hilarious, like how the locals were like, "Oh, we got to Uber. Like it's only 15 blocks, but you don't want to get murdered on the way." And I'm like, "Okay,
It's like, bitch, I'm from fucking Albuquerque.
I don't want to murder someone on the way. How about that?" No, I'm just kidding. No, but like the thing that threw me off in Chicago that that doesn't happen here is if you're in a bar in Chicago and they have a jukebox, and if no money is put in it, there is no music.
Oh yeah, it just shuts off.
They're just done. Like if you want music, you go put some money in it. If not, it's off. There's no music.
That's funny. I like
It-
that.
it-
I actually like that.
Yeah. And it was like, well, shit. So I would go over and put money in the jukebox and I'd be like, and then all of a sudden, like, it would change the atmosphere insane because, like, there's now fucking music playing. Like, how weird. And like, I love when you go, it's like Bellingham, Washington when we went there, you know. I love, like, going to these places that are, like, old school, like Chicago or Bellingham, where you go into the bars and you're like, this bar has been around since the 70s.
Oh yeah, the bartender's like named like Sissy. or,
Yeah.
like
but they have like an old Rockola jukebox, or what's the other one? There's two different kinds that are like that have been around forever, and like you know they have the same little like placards that you know it'll have the band and it'll have two songs, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like Styx, and there's these two songs by Styx, and then the next one's David Bowie. These two songs, you know,
And
It-
it's literally the single and the B-side.
yeah, and God, what's the other one called? It's Rockola, and then there's the other brand.
I'm sure if you show up, it's like, oh, that.
And then
one,
like
yeah.
one of them, like the back of it's curved, like it's like curved towards you.
Yeah,
that
like a
has the
bar. They still like have Schlitz.
Yeah.
Looking like.
Schlitz signage.
Yeah.
It's like amazing. That like you're like fuck. I kind of want like there was one in Bellingham. There was this Schlitz like bar sign. I need to put the ones up that I have. I have several, but like there was a Schlitz one in Bellingham where it was like mountains and then like a waterfall, and the waterfall like cascaded and it said Schlitz. You know, I was like, that is amazing. You know, I love old vintage. I have like 3 of them here. I have one that's back there behind me that is Spuds McKenzie that my dad bought on eBay.
They're so expensive to
Yeah.
run. That's the problem. I have
Yeah.
like 2 at my house. I'm
Yeah.
like, those would be nice on the wall
Oh, it's just
if they weren't
Oh,
like more expensive than every light bulb I have.
everything in this compound is expensive to run. I pay like the most, and my electric bill is the most expensive thing I have.
Oh
to
yeah,
pay.
I lived here, so
I know.
I would know.
Yeah, it's very high.
And then moving in with Smiley,
Yeah.
it's like, are we fucking somebody over? Like this is not that big.
No, and
What-
yeah,
What was our gas bill last month? $634.
holy fuck! I think my gas bill's like around that. My electric bill's like $200 a month. It's like fuck.
Oh yeah.
And that's the I pay like the spread out one over like the year. But I have what is it? I have the Spuds McKenzie Bud Light one. I have what's the Irish beer that we like?
Killian?
Killian's. I have a Killian's one back there. It was up on the wall for a while. I could put it up. Maybe I'll pull those boards down. I'll put that shit behind Smiley. Because the problem is like back in the day they would really be too bright. Well, there's no
And they make noise too.
not-
And they interfere with like electronics too.
yeah, but there's like the air conditioner. But like the way this software works, it pulls like I don't even have to pull the air conditioner sound out of this audio.
Oh, okay.
This
nice.
already does it. The StreamYard already does it. But the problem is there's no outlet over there. So I'd have to run an extent. But whatever, who cares? You know, the studio since you lived here has changed insane.
I know.
amounts,
Look at this. Look at this.
right? It's crazy, right? I don't know.
And pretty soon I will have my own bar set up. Oh, we have that portable bar too we can use in the meantime.
Which one's the portable bar? This one behind you?
The one on wheels.
Oh, we can do that. Well, yeah. I may just buy something that I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to spend a bunch of money on the bar, but I want it to look good. I want it to look like a bar. Like there's tap handles above.
Yeah. Do we know any woodworkers?
I
Make
mean,
a bar?
I could build it, but I don't know how well it's going to look. I mean, here's the thing: I can build the frame. We're going to cover it.
Oh yeah, you used to put a bar cover around it, right?
Well, we're going to put a thing that says, Marble Brewing,
Well, there you go.
so that they can see you and I'll be all. We're going to go over to the Smiley at the Marble Bar.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Because they bring things back home. Marble was when I first moved here. Back,
It was our home.
Well, when I first moved here, it was just like, oh god, like so this is craft beer from Kelly.
Garbage.
This is good, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, there's all this. I'll just have my Miller High Life. It's fine.
Yeah.
Until I tasted the sweet nectar of a Marble Red. But this is the old recipe. It tasted like pine needles. And
That
you
they
heard-
brought it back.
the red.
Yes.
And okay, well, it's not been the same last
Do
time.
you still have your handle? I doubt you.
I
do.
still have a handle, yeah.
All right.
And so
I
it's
showed-
one of those things.
I
where,
showed this to Bert when he was here. I said, "Look at this."
yeah, it's
recognize
like,
it.
like old, like OG marble.
Yeah.
And then I was there, and I was like, "Oh God,
See,
it's
Smiley?
like pine needles. It's
This'll be
like
you.
a coniferous forest, just cascading
Indeed.
through my
All
palate."
right.
And anyway, that was my favorite beer. And let it be, you guys have Marble as a sponsor. It's just
Okay.
like a dream come true.
I had something happen to me last night that it wasn't upsetting, but it was like okay. So I was trying to film. Here's was my idea. We're up in this luxury box in Isotopes Park. So I was like, I'm going to go over and I'm going to pour a beer. I'm going to film it. You know how like you do the POV? I'm going to film it. And then I'm going to grab the beer and I'm going to walk over through the luxury box, then out the door into the stadium. So it looks fucking cool. Yeah, right. So I can't hold the cup and pour while I have the phone.
Need
So
another
I
arm.
set the cup and I'm like pouring, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Do you not know how to pour a beer?" And I'm like, they're like, "You're doing that wrong."
I use this word a lot, but I'm not gonna use it here. But like, God damn it, who do you think you're talking to?
Yes. And immediately I go, "I know what I'm doing. I'm just filming." And they're like, "I don't think you do." And in one of the millennial or the zennials that was there said it, and the boomer waitress lady, server lady.
Oh, you're getting sandwiched.
And I was like, I know what I'm doing. And they're like, it doesn't look like it. I'm like, God damn it. So I'm like, well, I was pouring beers for my mom when I was 12. She taught me. And they're like, well, that looks awful. And I was like, I know what it looks like. So then I have to let it go down. It was a lot of foam. I get it. I was trying to film while I was, pouring. You can't do all three. I don't need, So finally I let it go down and then I go, watch this. I go, and then I fill it up and then there's like half an inch of foam at the top. I go, there you go. And they're like, that's better. I was like, you motherfuckers, I'm going to kill everyone in this thing.
So Chris,
This is how murder happens. I get it now. Billy knows. He knows like that was something that set me off. I was like, God almighty. You're doing it wrong.
I used to buy like Miller High Life 40s and try to pour it in glass,
Oh
like
my
all
God.
fancy style.
I was sick one time.
You were almost dead. and we're like watching
Give me
television.
that. Give me that. God
And
damn it.
so like, he like on his back just did this and poured
Poured it.
poured it
Perfect
right.
pour. But I can't do it when I'm holding the phone, apparently. I need a POV camera that attaches to me.
Oh yeah.
So now I can't post it because I don't want someone to be like, "Do you know how to pour beer?" Because I'll kill them. I'll just drive to their house and murder it. Because now I know where they live because Instagram's telling me, and I know that's not that
You
too
can hear
soon.
it. You can hear it in the background. What are you doing?
Oh God, I remember I like sent a picture of one to my mom, and she's like, "You should ask for your money back." They don't know how to pour a beer.
There's a place I love going
You're
to,
doing that wrong.
and there is no head with their beer at all.
I don't like that.
And either do I, but it's it's kind of like the neighborhood spot, and they're doing great work, and I love all the bartenders.
Is this a brewery?
Yes.
Okay. I have no complaints about that place.
Yeah, it's a great place. And so maybe my beer doesn't have head. Actually, maybe I get more beer
You do.
as a result
You do.
of
Yes,
no
you
head.
do.
But it's weird because like Smiley can attest to this. When you work for like a franchise like business, they will have a handbook. And for like pouring a beer, they will have like how much head the beer should have when
Yep.
they pour it. Am I wrong? Yeah,
No,
be like,
you're absolutely
they'll be
correct.
Like, they'll be like, it'll be from one half inch to an inch. You know, is an inch is almost too much, but
It's very precise.
it's very precise. Like they'll
this
tell
is
you.
what they're looking for.
Yeah. But I literally had to tell the people last night. I was like, not only did my mom teach me when I was 12, which is not an exaggeration. I know I exaggerate on this show a lot, but like that is not an exaggeration. My grandfather lived across the alley from us, and he had a kegerator. My mom would hand me a pitcher and have me send me over to my grandfather's to fill it, to bring back over to our house so she could drink it. Not making that up. And I remember one time I brought it back and it was half foam. And my mom poured it out and said, "We're going to go back over there and I'm going to show you how to do this." And that's a true story. So I was very offended. Now, not only that in my life, I was also in a fraternity. I was heavily in a fraternity. I was the president of my fraternity. I know how to pour a beer, motherfuckers. I was filming. I was doing a thing. Sorry.
Yeah, I would.
That's
to get-
hilarious.
I had to get that out. So mad about that. I'm going to teach classes now because I'm so mad about it. I'm just kidding.
At the learning annex
Learning annex.
at C&M.
This is how you pour a beer.
Well, and the thing is like the way I pour beer is actually really like if you go and look at the actual way that brewers tell you to do it is incorrect. You're supposed to not tilt it. You're supposed to pour it in the, because of the way the flavors come out. I don't know. But you'll get too much head, but some fucking zennial will be like, "You're doing that wrong." And then I have to kill him. and then I'm not allowed at Isotopes Park anymore.
Yeah, and
It's
now
crazy.
you're actually in jail for the next 20 years.
I guess.
You'll be telling that story, but at least I know how to pour a beer.
You just can't drink one for a long time.
Make it in my toilet right here.
I can make toilet wine. All right, should we get out?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
I had fun coming back, guys.
I know. And someone was like, "What's 10 Drink Minimum Classic?" I'm
Welcome
like,
back.
"Yeah." The reason why I wanted you to come on is I just wanted to have a fucking fun show and be silly.
Yeah,
and-
actually, I'm not even gonna promote myself even.
No.
I'm just gonna be like
You have 6 bands at Night Living Cover Bands.
6.
6. Do you think that's the most? I'll ask Barney.
I think it's the most for me. I don't know what the record is. I know it's a drummer somewhere who's had like 8 or 9.
He had like 8 in one night.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's...
Yeah, he was like the house drummer. I remember that.
Yeah, that's
like,
the crazy...
still?
Yeah, he was part of the bass line, the back line.
Yeah. So
Now, here's your drummer. This is your drummer for the night. Shit, all right. He played for Richie Valens. No, but I know one of the bands you're doing.
Yeah.
I know 2 of the bands you're doing. Trying to remember I know one for sure. Anyway, we'll talk about that. I have some gossip to tell you off the air.
Oh.
It's pretty big. It's pretty big.
Jeez, me.
No, it's pretty big shit though.
Well, I'm gonna need a couple more of these Topo Chicos, Smiley.
Yeah, I can't say it on the air. I apologize, but it's big. So I heard it over the weekend. But all right, September. I want to say 18th, Duke City Championship Wrestling. Back at the El Rey, which I'm excited about. September 18th, Duke City Championship Wrestling. Get out to the El Rey. Come watch us. And then Smiley and I will be at Chronicon in Chicago. And we're taking the train. Smiley and I are taking the Amtrak train
Yeah. It's
to
been a while.
Chicago.
You're gonna sleep on a train.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to podcast from the train.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Traincast.
Traincast.
Traincast. Because I've been watching videos. The Amtrak train is nice.
Oh yeah,
It ain't ghetto at all. It's like fucking real nice.
and they want you to be on that thing because
Dude.
no one's gonna be on it.
Like I was like, because I guess you can like, the day of they'll say, well, we have this many like of the cabins, and you can bid on them, and because like they're like $700, but like if you bid on them that day, you can go like, well, I'll pay an extra 150, and they'll go, all right, you got it, and you can get them. Like I didn't know this, and Ren was telling me about it, so I'm gonna try to do that, and if not, whatever. Like, cause like the fucking seats in coach, not only do they lay back more than
Oh, yeah. Airplane.
they
Or a
have
bus.
like literally like the recliner thing that comes out and holds your legs. I'm like,
Okay.
holy shit, that's amazing.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it one of those things like you get on here in downtown?
Yep.
Yep. At the Amtrak station.
And the food, they have two different things. They have like a convenience store, and they have like an actual cafe on the train.
Oh, okay.
That you can go and like pay for a meal. They have lunch, dinner, breakfast, and then there's the concession stand has like it's like going into a convenience store.
I'm sore. Let's go for a walk.
Yeah, and watch videos on it. They're nice. Then you can go. Yeah, you're sore. You can go for a walk. You can go up to the what do you call it? The train. There's a
Observation deck?
Observation deck. You can go up there, and the whole like roof and everything is like glass, and like you can
That's
see around.
tight.
Yeah, and it has like diner like booths, and you can eat there. You can.
So just show me where the bar car is. I'm gonna be drunk.
There's
for
a
2
bar
days.
car.
There's a bar car.
There's a bar car.
I haven't personally been on an Amtrak since they got rid of the smoking car, but I'm not in my 20s anymore.
You are gonna not smoke for 2 days.
That's
No,
fine.
it's
I'm-
a whole night, but like, well, they stop. And
Oh,
you, and
yeah.
you can get off the train.
Yeah. I mean, they have
Yeah.
smoke breaks,
It's-
but I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not in my 20s anymore. I don't.
Oh,
get a
that's right,
cigarette
that's right,
Every
that's
5
right.
minutes.
So the thing is like, it's gonna take us. We're gonna go from Albuquerque to Chicago. It's 24 hours.
Mhm.
It's not fast, but it's an adventure. Like I'm like, fuck yeah.
You actually get to look at things. There's
Yeah.
pretty things out the window. not
That's
just
pretty
clouds.
quick. That's because actually, if you drive from here to Portland, it's 24 hours.
Yeah. From here to Chicago, it's 24 hours, and it was like $224 for a round trip.
Dang.
Yeah, not bad.
I think you can take like pretty much as much baggage as you want.
Yeah. So when we go to Chicago, we're going to go to the little Malort factory. We don't have to worry about how many bottles we can bring back with us.
That's right, because you're gonna be on the train.
Because last time the dude's like, take as much as you want. We're like, well, we're
We wish we had
fine.
more room.
Dude, we could have literally brought back like a fucking case of like Malort.
What's the Malort situation now?
We've got this full bottle.
You're
We've
looking
got-
at it.
We've got that bottle.
A bottle and a half.
This is from last year.
Okay.
We got this. These are mislabeled bottles from the factory.
Oh, there's still those ones?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we still have a shooter. Good,
And
nice.
and hold on, my coworker might have ordered this one.
Really?
Yeah. See, people go, you don't get paid to do the show. Yeah.
but there's things we don't have to pay
Smiley,
for.
I'm looking into it. So we're looking into putting a QR code, buy us a coffee code on, and I'm going to put it on the screen. So what do you think of that? Do you think that's a good idea?
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. That way we can get paid to do
Yeah.
this show.
We're getting tips.
Yeah. Tips.
Do you think if you put like Malort up on like Facebook Marketplace, somebody from Chicago, it's like, I'll pay anything.
That you'd probably get in trouble.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
especially in this state.
Yeah.
There's a very specific way you're allowed to purchase alcohol in New Mexico.
Yeah. Because everybody's always like, you guys should get them to sponsor. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. You can't buy it where we live.
It's not legal to have here, but you can't sell it here.
Yeah. No.
It's legal to have, but it's not legal to sell in the state yet. So, and Malort's not going to go and like
Out of their way. Like this is a huge market
Yeah,
for them or
yeah.
something.
It's like, listen, guys.
but we're trying to make it that. See, that's
and
where-
going back to the whole sister thing, it's
Yeah.
like we don't want New Mexicans to have this.
No, they do. No, they do. We know the distiller. Like we know him personally. Like me and Smiley. Yeah.
shit.
He was cool as shit.
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
Yeah. And like I'm saying, like he literally brought out like a big box of bottles like that. And he
The
goes,
distiller.
yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
He brought out a box like of these fifths right here, like a big box of it, and he goes, "These are all mislabeled. Take as many as you want." And then the same size box of these, like he goes, "Take as many as you want." And we were like, "Fuck, all right." And we had a fuckload of these,
Oh man, we were walking around with them in our hands
just handing them out.
because we didn't have like enough bags. Like,
No, fuck
I'll
no.
have
but
one in this hand
but
and one in
those
this
we knew we
hand.
could hand out all weekend, and we had them on the table at Ming's table at Chronicon, and it was like a definite like fucking conversation. People would walk. I think a couple of people were like, "Oh God, you have Malort," and like their significant other people, like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Well, you know what we should all do? We should all do a shot so she knows what it is." And they would be like, "Oh God damn, all right,
It was definitely a draw for the table.
yeah, yeah."
We had
Yeah,
the
yeah.
I'm a Lorded stickers.
That's so cool.
We have those
though.
over there, yeah. And so so we'll do that again, I'm sure, because Ming will, we'll.
Also, that distillery is gorgeous. Like all the murals and stuff around
Yeah,
it.
it's fucking dope. Yeah, they have a big Jordan on the side of it. Like someone painted a big Jordan on the side of it. So badass. But yeah, and we'll take a bunch of pictures again around it. I'm gonna do way more social media this time. I have like a stand that I can literally like throw it down and it pops up, and I can put the phone on it and we can film.
He's not lying. He throws it to the ground. It pops right up.
It's pretty crazy, yeah. But yeah, so all right, we're gonna end the show here. Thank you guys.
And also, Chris, thank you, Smiley, for having me on.
Oh,
This
yeah,
has been
man,
like
anytime,
a
yeah.
classic Tendrick minimum.
That's people are like, what's 10 Drink Minimum Classic? I'm like, well, it's like an old episode, like fun and just silly. There's no agenda here today.
Yeah, there's no questions and there's no research that needs to be done.
Well, I don't really do that anyway, but yeah.
I love that too. I
I'm like,
was like, who are you?
and you are all right. You asked to be on the show, so tell me about yourself. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't do that, but sometimes.
I asked the best questions, so
Yeah.
I was that guy. It's like, oh, interesting. So tell me about this thing you did in 1998. Says you were arrested for.
And they're like, oh, well, I didn't even think about that coming up here today. But yeah, I was arrested, and it's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me, and almost ruined my career. No,
I was that guy.
yeah, you were. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. It was a real fun one. I really enjoyed it. Now I'm going to find some tikka masala, I hope, somewhere. But,
I'm a Gasper now. It could be like, hey, like we're going to Amtrak. We're taking the Chicago trip to Amtrak. And I'll just do that.
Oh, I'm also going to Denver at the end of the month to watch the Cubs.
Oh, the Cubbies.
Do you know how good the Cubs are this year?
Better than the Rockies, I imagine.
They're as good as the team was in 2016.
Shut the fuck up. I was there. I was there watching them on TV at when they won that World Series.
We have 2 players in the home run race. 2
really.
players. Yeah. It's the best team I've seen since that team.
Dang.
So then the Rockies are the worst. So the tickets to go watch them in Chicago very expensive. To go watch them in Denver, not expensive at all. You can buy a ticket in Denver, not a great seat, but a seat for $15. Yeah.
Well, that's what you want.
I'm sitting in center field for one of the games for $45.
Dang.
I'm sitting third base for $80.
So it's a series then.
We're watching 2 games.
Okay.
But there are 2 games at the end of this month, which is the month before September. Like we're getting into the season.
The nitty gritty.
So
October is coming.
It's coming real quick.
Yeah.
Dang. So they're in, right? I imagine.
They would have to fall off pretty bad. Let me see.
I'm really because okay.
At one point, they were the second best team in the league.
So anyway, I have just found out that a Navajo player plays for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh well, the Brewers
Really?
Brewers are terrible garbage.
Well, anyway,
They're not. They're great.
so there's only two Navajo players that I know of.
So there's only one team above us in the Central, and it's the fucking Brewers.
So I thought they were ass.
Well, they are because they're ahead of us.
Oh, so
The Brewers are actually very good.
the Brewers have a Navajo freaking
Interesting.
player, and the first one I ever knew of, who I actually know the family he's from, the Allisons. His name was Jacob Ellsbury, and he
No
won.
shit.
He won a title with Boston.
Did he play in the Connie Mack?
I probably.
Probably.
That's
Okay.
that's another thing we have to do is go to Connie Mack.
We should, dude. I would go to the Connie Mack. I've never been.
It's a small field, but it's cool.
Yeah. So the Connie Mack is this like tournament they have in Farmington,
Yeah, Farmington, Mexico.
and like so many famous players have played there. Like Griffey, I think, played there. Like so many
Yeah,
famous.
so many.
I don't know why. Like why that exists.
I don't know, I guess Connie Mack was like a dude's like, hey, you want to be the elite in baseball in high school? You need to go to Farmington, New Mexico.
Armpit of the world. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. Clovis is the taint. So, thank you, Billy, for coming on. Thank you, Smiley. Thank you, Topo Chico and Marble Brewing. And with that, we are
10 drink minimum.